Ba, 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 ba. Welcome in, y'all. Howdy, howdy. It is Jordan, the Midwest Game Guy, MGG for short. Welcome into another wonderful Indie Spotlight and Steam Key giveaway. Tonight, we will be lucky enough to be Indie Spotlighting the game Quarterstaff from generic Lake Monster, and our friend Matt, the developer, will be in the chat as well. If you see the name Toonces, TOONCES00, that will be the developer and creator of the game. So if you have any questions about the game or curious about any game mechanics or inspirations behind the game, I'll ask questions from time to time. But if you're interested, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the follow there, Matt. Appreciate it. So the person just said, if you're wondering, the person just said, hi, folks in the chat. That is the developer of the game. They'll be able to answer all of our questions if we have any. We did want to give a big thanks to you. Thank you very much, Matt, for the follow. Appreciate it. Helping me grow my channel as well. And thank you very much to our other new follower just came in through a couple minutes ago. Pepe Dom F84. Appreciate it very much. I do apologize for being a couple minutes late. My wife had a fainting spell just before starting, so I want to make sure to attend to her, make sure she was okay and comfortable, because she had a long day at work and she felt weak, so she kind of fainted on me. So I made sure she was in a comfortable position. I was checking on her, so I do apologize for being about 15 minutes late, but wife and life comes first sometimes. And I check with her right before starting. She's okay. She's resting. She's cuddling up with the dog. I made sure she had hydration and her phone with her, but she's feeling better. She just had a quick faint, caught her, rested her, and then just kind of waited for her to kind of become more coherent and everything. So she's okay now. She's just resting. But I did want to apologize for the little bit of a delay. But as you can tell, wife's health is prime important, most important. But thank you guys for being here. Let's not delay. I'm excited to open this game up for the first time. Get to know it with you, get to play it with you, get to understand why it's an indie gem, get to understand why it's accessible. We're going to learn about a game that has great accessibility for all players and of different motor control levels. And Matt's going to explain to us why that and challenge are not mutually exclusive. So just because something is easy for motor control for all different types of players does not mean it is the easiest game on the planet. So don't get confused there. That's very much the thing that me and Matt want to express about Quarterstaff. Of course, thanks, Toasta. Appreciate you, bud. How did the rest of your stream go with Fallout there, buddy? Appreciate hearing the dulcet tones of your amazing narrative voice. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Always love the Chrono Trigger emotes, but yeah, appreciate you being understanding there. The wife is okay right now. She is just resting at the moment, but I wanted to make totally sure that she was okay before I ever started the stream. Let's see, what's the best way to make this a big boy? Settings, graphics. You met the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, hell yeah, bud. There you go. Full screen. All right, texture quality. Matt, would you have any direction on texture quality or anti-aliasing, anything like that, or UI scaling? Should I leave it the way it is, or have you seen different performance based on how this is set up as well? Do you have any suggestions, or is it how it is default-wise pretty good, in your opinion? But I'd love to hear from Matt, the developer himself. We want to give you all a prime viewing experience here, but congrats, and thank you for shelling out your corn sword of glory. Anti-aliasing at 2 times is best for performance. You got it, sir. So yeah, let's get this strategy RPG underway. Hopefully it sounds okay. If the audio needs to go up, let me know. Levels look pretty good on my end, but your sound system might be different than mine. You can up the UI scaling if you want bigger buttons and larger windows for readability. I should be okay. I got my contacts in, but I appreciate that's good to know though. So the UI scaling will be best for people maybe of who have more sight impairments, and easier. It's like motor control for bigger buttons and everything. So that is a nice thing to know, that the UI scaling is a great factor for helping with accessibility with both sight and motor control as well. So we want to keep those things in mind. We're dealing with WSAD controls here, it looks like. Nice. I can do that. Matt is the generic lake monster. You are correct, Toaster. If I scroll down, there's an option for dyslexic-friendly fonts as well. Oh, is there really? Oh, I see it. Sorry about that. I missed that. We have the tooltip scaling, and we have default and dyslexic. That's a very kind function there. Was that difficult to set up, or is that pretty easy? And yes, Toaster, that is indeed the generic lake monster. Matt and them are the same entity. But that's awesome. How is the process of doing that dyslexic friendly fonts work? And is it a long process or pretty simple? Select spells, space, flourish, F, dash, left shift. I think I can do this. Always target spells and flourish tech. I like that. Input dash. In the grand scheme of things, the font was kind of easy. Now, did you work with any groups of people to get it down pat? Like any accessibility groups? Or was that something you knew beforehand that you were very in depth with and have a wide knowledge on? Licensing good fonts was super cheap. Oh, good. Well, they should be, especially if you're trying to be more accessible and helping different populations of people. Show previously seen speeches, confirm loading screen. Extra visuals and anti-magic zones, so all opponent movement arrows. That might be good, actually. Skip all story events. No, I don't want a speedrun mode. Excessive gore mode. Not recommended. We'll hold off on that for now, so just in case it does, people find it offensive. Per the kind warning in the text there. We did work with the Able Gamers Foundation. They got us a bunch of testers who stress tested an early build and gave us a ton of great advice. I like the idea of a lake monster named Matt going, nah, I'm not famous, I'm just generic as heck. That's awesome. I do agree. I guess the first question would be there, Matt, where does the name generic lake monster come from? What is the inspiration behind the studio's name? Let's start this baby. Choose your control preset. I think I'm going to go with the mouse there. My mouse is pretty good. So we're going to do mouse for now. Is this the generic lake monster? It is. Oh, let me maybe close out some tabs for you. Give me 1 second. To help with run rates, let me try to close some tabs out. Oh, did I mess up? Uh-oh, let me try to troubleshoot real quick. Give me 1 second here. Maybe I can troubleshoot it real quick. Give me 1 second. I took Matt's advice and I did close a lot of windows and anything. Let me see. Toasta, I also entered you into the giveaway. We are doing a giveaway of 3 Steam keys tonight, so all you gotta do is chat. And if you have a key already, you can let me know if you want to get to somebody else. We had some slowdown there, Matt. Any suggestion on the slowdown there? I know you told me to close all the tabs. I have all the tabs except for 2 tabs open currently. I'm using Microsoft Edge. I just have the Stream Manager for Twitch open and then the Wheel of Names for the giveaway. We didn't want to co-opt any existing lake monsters. We didn't want the Loch Ness Cultural Society to sue us. That's a good point. Anything you can keep you from getting sued is always a positive. I think I have everything closed out I possibly can currently. We were struggling for ages to think of a name, and one day our artist Laura came up with the GLM, and we instantly knew that was the name to use. Sweet. All right. Is there anything else I can do to help with the frame rate of the cutscene and anything? I saw it was kind of slowing down And I took your advice, closing tabs out. I don't think I have this one. Well, there you go, Toaster. You're already entered into the drawing then. So at the end of the show, we'll spin the wheel, and we'll have 3 Steam keys to give out. My not super helpful advice would be that if it continues to chug, it can be skipped and clicking holding. Okay. Well, I want to try to show it off. I had about 6 or 7 tabs open. So we're going to try that out. I closed the tabs out. Let's see if it changes anything. I only have 2 tabs open right now. Only other things on currently are OBS and Steam and this. There's technically no features that should interact with the cutscene. Got it. It might be my system, but I have a lot. I don't have many things downloaded right now, so let me see if if that tab closing helped a lot. Well, possibly you might win another game tonight, Toaster. But yeah, just remember, people, if you chat in the chat, you get entered to the wheel. Into the show, we'll spin it. The first 3 names chosen win a copy of Quarterstaff, Stories of the Leprechaun. Let's try this again. Load those assets. Sig. You've been reluctant to take up arms against... You've been reluctant to take up arms again since we broke with the Clade, so I'm happy that our long retirement hasn't dulled your instincts. Something tells me that your corrosive blight in this area requires a firm hand, so keep your spells handy. Except for the murder spells, of course. Corpses are too busy to seek atonement. If you feel ready, let's head out. If not, I suppose I can pause my meditation long enough to run you through some drills. Alright, so we got an area here, it looks like. The Blighted Trail, there's 0 of 4 missions completed. 0 of 12 mastery achieved. Cool. Alright, so I guess my next question is, what gives you the inspiration for the game? What made it so important to you to have it so accessible to so many different groups? Get away, stream it here. Oh, the cutscene? Sorry, let me do that real quick then. I'll put the cutscene in for you so you don't miss it. Here, everybody, let's not miss the cutscene. I think it is important. I agree with. It's a magic man. There we go. Oh, he's a cute guy, a cute individual with a cute lizard friend. Is this Miss Frizzle? Is this what happened after the Magic School Bus adventures? I would believe it. So, with the frizz? No way! Cruising up down Main Street, trying to kill the evil monsters. Uh-oh, something serious is happening. Focus. Think you sense something, buddy? Sure do. Nice, instant transmission. Who fucking tore down the trees? The trees, they speak to me. Does this person have Lorax powers? Hell yeah. Oh no! Something's poisoned this area, it looks like. It must be a blight. Quite a big blight here to cause this kind of degradation and deforestation. Uh-oh. War! Never changes. It's a nice cinematic to open. Uh-oh. Are we gonna kick some ass? Stop! I don't want to hurt you. Oh, it's like they want to fight. Oh shit. Matt, you didn't warn me that we're a total badass. We have a friend? Or not a friend? The lizard's like, you know what to do. Fucking instant transmission right out of there. Oh shit! Nice. That's some Donatello-ass skills right there. Master Splinter would be real proud. But so is our companion. He's like, give me some skin. Oh shit. You got marked up pretty good there, bud. I think you're gonna bonk him on the head. Bonk. Heal the scars. Yay! Nice. Love that. We have a good-hearted soul here. Only fights when they need to, looks like. Hello, friend. Thank you for the sweet bow. Oh, wow. That's a good magic trick. Go this way. This is where the real evil is. You thinking what I'm thinking, dude? Hell yeah, let's go on a road trip, man. Time to kick some ass. Quarterstaff. That's pretty epic. That's a nice storytelling. You know, if you can convey emotion without words, you're doing a pretty good job. Oh no, we're not gonna watch the opening. No, get out of here, Canva. Sorry. Awesome. Spiral Mountain, Spiral Castle. Let's see. Sorry about Matt. I was commentating on the awesome cutscenes. But let's see. Not sure what caused the cutscene to slow down. Let's see. Technically, no features that should interact with the cutscene. The save picked up after the cutscene. You can always stream it here. Streamed it. Awesome. And loved it. Great job. So the inspiration is twofold, wanting to make a game that has had as a few pain points as possible, not just accessibility, but also things like reducing the need to save scum. Okay, got it. Good. Other part being, hey, we're indie. We can't do everything and need to stay in scope. And that makes you unique, as if you're making things accessible to an audience, or that gives you another audience of people like normal games I can't keep up with or I struggle with. This game was made for me. I can enjoy it, and that you're reaching a wider audience. I feel like that a lot of studios don't think about, or maybe just starting to think about going forward. Having made RPGs that were increasingly less accessible, such as South Park Stick of Truth was turn-based at heart, had a lot of quick-time events. I was hoping to make something that would be playable by as many people as possible. Spiral Castle. Thanks, I'm crazy proud of our illustrator team. They made a fantastic... That was very nice. I liked it a lot. Let's check out the Blighted Trail. Alright. Our first encounter, tutorial, basic moves. And we have up here, this is... I'm guessing this is the hint system? Ah, combat, okay. Step by right-clicking on the addition tile, so we have dash by right-clicking a tile 2 spaces away. Nice. Flip by right-clicking the tile on the other side. Left-click and drag in the map to pan the camera view. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out of the map. Nice. So I generally was trying to make some sort of my favorite RPG mechanics. I certainly played all of the Final Fantasy Tactics, and that'll show a bit, but without some of the pitfalls of RPGs, like finding out hours later that your character you built isn't like where you were wanting or hoping, or having a character like, think of like Legends of Dragoon, where you put all your really good equipment on a character that ends up dying at the end of one of the discs, and they're gone for the rest of the game. So you all that time and energy you spent on them is gone. We do have our first ad break. I did snooze it twice so we can enjoy the cutscene and talk for the first part, but we do have our first ad break of the day in about 50 seconds, y'all, so look out for that. Also, check out the timed command for this show. It does have the Steam link to Matt's awesome game here, and you can wishlist it. You can buy it outright. It's fully released, or try the free demo. I highly recommend all three. Well, I highly recommend buying, or demo first, then buying, or wishlist if you want to wait for it to be affordable for you. But yeah, check it out. I can't wait to try that out. Let me just look through this real quick. The game is hopefully never going to make you wish you could go backwards. Each level is replayable as many times as you'd like. Nice. So then is this like So the one with the hat, that's like learning the basics, and then this is the actual first mission, I assume. I like the crystals. It almost gives me like a medieval, like, I don't know if you ever played like Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. It's kind of gives me like a Western mixed with like medieval vibe. It's really cool. I'm gonna try to learn the basics. Oh, my wife's feeling better because she's sending me funny memes on Facebook. So my wife's okay. Basic moveset: step, dash, flip, and defend for moving, slash, and charge for fighting back. Step 2 times, dash 2 times. The hero with the campus tutorial content, the pins are the mission content. Sweet. While you guys are in the ad break here, I'm going to do my best for this quick tutorial first, and then we'll head into the mission here. I'm excited. Yeah, thank you for your well wishes. My wife has a lot of weakness and illness sometimes, so she's deals with a lot, and she works really hard, and I'm proud of her, but I do my best to support her. Step by right-clicking on the adjacent tile, dash by right-clicking on the tile 2 steps away. Okay, so we're going to go boop. Oh, sorry, right-click. I'm a dummy. Duh. And then we go duh. Duh. Step along 2 adjacent tiles of an opponent to slash, step or dash into an opponent to charge. Step along 2 adjacent tiles of an opponent to slash. Sweet. Dash into an enemy. Hell yeah. Kick their asses. Like it. I'm learning. Welcome back from Adland. Appreciate you watching the ads. You never have to, but I appreciate that you do. Thank you for your well wishes there, Matt. I think I got through the tutorial thing, so we can go to our first main mission, it looks like. Oh no, I'm still doing tutorial. Well, bear with me while I kick some ass in this tutorial. I'm learning, just like you guys are. I do want to keep reminding people that there is a Steam key giveaway for this game, Quarterstaff. So please chat in the chat if you want to be entered. We have one person currently for a total of 3 Steam keys. So Toast is the first entrant. So I would love some more people to play an awesome hidden indie gem. So please say hi, play emotes, do whatever you like. But as you come in, please say something. Even if you're lurking usually, say something so you can win yourself a prize. You have to focus equal to or greater than your opponent to charge them. So what is the inspiration behind the name Quarterstaff? And maybe the character, is the character have a name that we're playing? And what was the name again of their reptile companion? I know I made a reference to Miss Frizzle. I do get a sense that our main hero might be of the female variety, or is that a mystery to all of us? Either way, I'm cool with all of it. You must have focus equal to or greater than your opponent's charge. Your focus increases as you cause damage. Okay. So, you cannot charge. Opponent too strong. Got it. Oh wait, hold on. The name was originally outnumbered by right before we went to early access. The name was taken, so Quarterstaff was our second take on the game. Is it based on the weapon that the hero uses, or is it something completely different? This is really easy to pick up. So far, so good. Don't forget to chat, y'all, so you can be entered on the wheel to win this game. Oh, they got their attacks on me. Solid lines with arrows indicate where opponents will move after your next act. Opponents will attack you if you move into or fail to move out of their path. The quarterstaff is your weapon. That seemed like a prominent enough feature that I could use it by name. I like it. I think it's a sweet weapon. It reminds me of, like I said, Donatello, which I was always my favorite character to use in any of the TMNT games, especially Turtles in Time, because you get that range. Especially and on like the GB, the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance and Color games, like Donatello always had the best range. So anything I can relate to having good range with speed, I think it's a good thing. So let's do that. So we gotta avoid their lines of attack. Hello? Maddie, you want to say hi? Hi, baby. Sorry, my dog's just walking in the room. Hi, baby. What's up? Is Mama okay? Mama, you okay? What happened? Okay. Uh-oh, they're coming for me. You're okay? Are you sitting down? Okay. I love you. Alright, let's see. The humanoid wizard is named Kalresh. The chameleon wizard is named Sig. There's some intentional ambiguity around Kalresh's gender. The game never says one way or another, but the cryptic answer is that Kalresh is the same gender as the player. Interesting. And that's fun, too. Because if you do that, that allows the player to imagine themselves in the role of the hero, I imagine. So that's always a good thing, I feel like, to get the player more connection with their in-game counterpart. So I think it's a very helpful and nice move. It also gives me vibes of like Legend of Avatar: Last Airbender, or like Legend of Korra. It gives me like some kind of vibes with like, because that's one of my favorite series of all time, the Avatar: Last Airbender series. So if it gives me vibes of that, so anything I can connect to that, I automatically like. So I know Maddie. Mama says she's okay though. Same reason behind the max instead of a fixed face, right? So you can imagine yourself being this hero who's kicking ass and taking names, which I think is good. I think it allows for higher imagination, higher connection. I think sometimes to have more of a mute, stoic, hidden hero that you can kind of paste yourself into. So I think that's a good choice. I think it's a good and smart choice. When you cause damage without taking damage in return, you gain momentum actions. You may act again before your opponent can respond. Ooh, like a preemptive strike. You can lose these extra actions if you don't keep up your attacks. Okay, keep up your attacks. Got it. Boom. Boom. Maddie, she's okay. Mama said she's okay. Also a favorite of the team, so glad to hear you get that impression. Nice. Yes, if I can relate anything to my big likes when it comes to like some of my favorite anime or shows that I really can connect to hard, then ooh, defend. I will avoid getting attacked to the best of my ability. Maddie, Mama said she's okay. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have my dog go with my wife and make sure she's okay. She's telling me Mama's in danger, so give me 1 second. She can tell me when Mama's blood pressure drops and everything. So I apologize. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna make sure everything's okay with my family. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Come on, Manny. Let's go see Mama. Take me to Mama. Take me to Mama. All right. I am back. Thank you for understanding. My dog has some training as a dog to alert others when my wife's blood pressure drops pretty low or that she's about to faint. So typically, Maddie will warn others around her, usually me, that my wife is like on the lower end of feeling good. So I check my wife, talk to her. She's okay. She feels a little shaky, so she's gonna increase her blood sugar a little bit, and then lie down some more. The dog's pulling her to the couch to rest, so she's gonna listen to her nurse dog and do what she's gotta do. But thank you for being so appreciative of that. I apologize. Wife comes first, obviously, and any stream can always wait. My wife's health is most important. But I appreciate you guys being so kind about it. Hey, Nemillion, what's up, buddy? Nemillion, I'm going to, since you're the second person then to talk besides Matt and Toasta here, I'm going to put you on the wheel to be entered into we're having a Steam key giveaway. So tonight, we have 3 Steam keys from Matt, the developer of the game, to give away. And we're going to do the old random wheel name generator at the end of the game, so at the end of the show. So if you win, you get a free copy of the game. What a smart dog, right? Maddie's a very good dog. She's a black lab mix. She's very intuitive and very, she's not afraid to, she doesn't use her big girl bark, but she'll use her paws and her eyes and her like small dog talks. She uses her inside dog voice to get your attention. So she's a very good girl, and I appreciate you guys being understanding about my wife's health and everything. It means the world to me. What a smart dog! Damn right, Maddie's a very good girl, and you'll hear and see her a lot on this channel. She comes in and visits a lot when Daddy's streaming. I kind of try to keep doors open so she can wander and see people and not be alone, because my dog is alone enough when we're at work. So I want to make sure she has full access to her family when we're home. Give the game wife our best. I sure will, Toast. I know she appreciates the well wishes and the good vibes from everybody here. She feels love when she's on the channel, and she feels love when she's off the channel. The Million says, "Oh, damn right." So are you saying then, if I'm reading you correctly there, Matt, was there inspiration from Avatar in this as well? Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Okay, let's see. Well, I can knock out 2 here. Nice. Get them. Gotta catch up, it's me and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. My heart's so... I'll tell you what, it's a real fucking bop. As a kid, I had the Pokemon the first movie. I had like the Mewtwo versus Mew. I had on VHS as a kid. I also had the CD soundtrack. That fucking version of the theme song on the movie in the opening battle with Ash and that random trainer is such a fucking bop, man. I swear to God, if you go back and listen, the entire soundtrack's free on YouTube. If you're a fan of Pokemon and are nostalgic for the first movie, go to YouTube, look up that version of the opening theme. It is such a if you can let that thing just fucking ram up the volume, you would just get a fucking just not even just a blaze of nostalgia, but like a sense of like, I can kick anything's ass. I got this. So yeah, that's my little nerd out for you. But thank you very much for the redeem the million. Appreciate you. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. Hiya. Oh, I can move on. Sorry, I can move on. My bad. Avatar was a favorite amongst the art team. For me, it's more of an accidental inspiration. I grew up playing Ultima 4 Quest for the Avatar, an unrelated franchise, but also one about being a good, compassionate hero, and not just a monster, but a slight evil sort of fiction. Hey, nice. I like having there's multiple inspirations for sure. Right-click on your own position to defend. You will remain stationary for an action, but resist all incoming damage. Blocking too much will leave you off balance and unable to defend your next action. Okay, so don't overdo the defense. Got it. Okay, let's defend. Nice. Flip over an opponent or obstacle by right-clicking the tile on the other side. Okay. Flip. That's such badass. And then defend. Let's see. Defeat 5 targets. Can I attack them? There we go. Uh-oh, they're coming at me. Get him. Hell yeah. I like the tutorial. It's very encompassing, and I feel like I'm actually like doing a pretty good job of learning things. We got you. Starting counter with focus equal to 1 and unspent mastery. You can charge your enemies with higher focus. Gain focus every time you deal damage. Defending against damage equal to less than the damage stat will prevent all damage. Allow you to take momentum actions. Blocking more than your defense stat will prevent damage, but leaves you unable to defend the following turn. If you lose all your health, you must retreat out of battle. So I have 6 health. Got it. I'm learning, yo. If the tutorials is fun, wait till the actual... Oh, here we go. Main quest time. Hell yeah, let's do it. First encounter. The border guards have scattered, but a solitary and overly ambitious archer with more courage than wisdom is waiting along the path. Sorry, I read that too fast. The border guards have scattered, but a solitary and overly ambitious archer with more courage than wisdom is waiting along the path. Adventure completed. Win in 3 turns or less. Use at least 4 different types of maneuvers and spells. Complete the mastery bonus checkers to earn mastery and spend on stats at the campfire. Nice! So I'm interested in the behind the scenes there process there, Matt. How long did this game come to be? How long were you planning it? How big was your team at the time, or still is? Where did this journey begin, and how long did it take to get where you wanted? Oh, there's that ambitious archer that we tried to turn their bow into flowers. Archie, self-professed most accurate archer of his village. Population, 34 people. So you're basically the only person that arches, probably. No shield, no sword. Buddy, I don't know who you are, but you are about to get some free arrows. Sweet, I love free stuff. Sig, always your familiar, usually your friend. Usually your friend. Sometimes not so much. A lone archer, I feel sorry for him. He generally thinks he has a chance. Left click and drag on the map to pan the camera view. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out of the map. So we got there. And we can scroll a little bit to kind of see where we're at. Win in 3 turns or less. Can I win in that fast? Blast icons indicate where opponents will always try to attack. Target icons indicate where opponents will all attack only should you end your action on that tile. Flip. Haha. Here I come, Archer boy. Let me zoom in for you. Let's see. Archie only courageous at long range. I yield, stranger. I like how the description of the characters changed depending on the actions and what happened. The boss will have my hide for failing to guard the path, but I just want to go home. Fair enough, Archie. If you just came in, remember we are having a Steam Key giveaway tonight for the game we're playing, Quarterstaff by Generic Lake Monster and Matt. The developer is in the chat if you have any questions. Feel free to, the way to answer it always is to just chat in the chat, say hi, do a redeem, I'll put you on the wheel, spin you around at the end of the show. The 3 first names we land on will win keys. We have 2 people in the drawing. We need some more, you guys. We're going to be here for a little while, but yeah, I'd love to have some more people on the wheel there. Sig often lurking in a travel pack. I love these little descriptions. That's such a fun little touch there, Matt. Adorable, go on home, little soldier. You tried your hardest. I know beating them with the stick isn't ideal, but it isn't outright murder. See, coming out of retirement doesn't mean people have to die. Karesh. Has Satchel Lent older than Archie? Oh, damn. Victory. Action score 15. Highest combo 1. Damage taken 0. Variety bonus 3 moves. Final score. Renown from points. Victory bonus. Total renown. It started in October 2020. It was me, the designer and junior programmer, James, the programming wizard, and Laura, the artist. We entered early access in December of 2022. In that time, I pulled in some folks from the Stick of Truth team. Wow, that's impressive. So I am curious about that as well. Writing buddy, artist, and 2 animators. That's impressive. So what was it like being like? Was that the biggest game you've ever worked for? That is impressive that you've kind of like you worked on such a big project. I didn't realize that. And then now you've gone on to like your own personal adventures as well. What's that transition process like? What was it like working for that team versus your own team? And like, I guess just kind of explain like how you went from there to your current state. I'm just interested in your journey and like kind of how we got here. Also, so I can replay these in the future, right? So I can be able to maybe I'll have longer range and I can probably get more of those mastery skills, I imagine. We full launched in October 2024 and we staffed up to about 6 additional artists, a music SFX guy, and a UI artist. So it was about a dozen folks in the end. Holy damn, that's pretty impressive. Nice job. Well, I'll probably have to come back to get these masteries for sure. But not bad for initial victory. That's very impressive. I didn't know your background was so illustrious in game development. I am very impressed. I am pleasantly surprised and very impressed. Well, there you go, y'all. If you liked the Stick of Truth, we have a programmer from the game on the channel as well. So we have a big celebrity here from the gaming world. If you loved the Stick of Truth, that's a game I played. I got on the Xbox 360 as a kid and played it in college with my friends. We enjoyed it and had fun with it. So hats off to you. I do have it on Steam as well. I haven't played it on the channel yet, but maybe in the future. But it's definitely a game I have enjoyed in the past a good amount of hours. Love me some Princess Kenny for sure. Sig, nice work. You beat up someone a fraction of your age. Let's make camp and take some time to investigate the area and review our abilities. Your abilities. I know mine perfectly, but I'll wait patiently as you recollect your thoughts. Click on the campfire icon in the bottom left corner to view your campfire options. Sorry about that. Lead designer on the Stick of Truth. That's still very impressive, and I'm not taking anything away from that. It's very, very impressive. Not a programmer on the Stick of Truth. I didn't learn to program until I left my job. I was the lead designer. That's still very impressive. I am blown away that you were on a project that big. I am very impressed, and I'm very happy to see your adventure into your own studios after being on that team as well. So that is amazing, though. I am shocked. I'm very surprised, and I'm very impressed, I will say. Stats. Oh, we're doing a little like meditation. I can talk to spells. We got spells, staff, techniques. Hey, Regina, what's up, buddy? Fun fact. Since you did, we have a giveaway tonight for 3 Steam keys to the game we're playing, which is Quarterstaff, by Matt and Generic Lake Monster, who, as we just found out, Matt was a lead designer on the Stick of Truth South Park game. So since you did chat, we're going to put you on the random name wheel, and then we're going to spin the wheel, and the first 3 names tonight at the end of the show win the game. So I'm going to put you on, Regina, because I appreciate you being here, and I'm going to give you a chance to win a copy of this awesome indie game, Regina's Con Adventures. All right, thank you very much for being here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, neato. Yeah, you're like, I didn't even know, but I'm here. But yeah, nice surprise to come into that, right? This is definitely a smallest team I've made a game with. Previous project was usually 40 to 100 folks. Holy shit! How is it? What would you say is the big differences between working with a smaller staff and a larger staff? Not this staff, but a group of people. Are there more challenges like scheduling-wise, getting a smaller team together, or is it easier? Oh, we have a big time indie here too. I'm giving my eyes a break from my project. No worries, Regina. Always appreciate you. Balanced staff. Having enough to bear your full strength without being an unwieldy welder. Direct flourish, strike opponents twice each time. Deliver 3 strikes against all opponents adjacent to you. Claude Hydra was as dysfunctional as a family can get, but that school made us the versatile wizards we are today. Depending on what we encounter, we can always rethink your fighting style. Just please don't be boring. It's bad enough that we can't use any disintegration spells. You may freely exchange stats between missions. As you earn mastery points from completing bonus objectives, you can spend them on upgrading your stats. Hell yeah. I have 1 mastery stat. So we can up defense or finesse, number of techniques you may employ, number of maximum flourish. It might be good to have defense. I haven't been hit yet. But probably not a bad idea at this point to get defense up. Yeah, I'm really excited too. But how is your project coming, Regita? I'd love to hear about it. I hope you're doing well. Thanks as always for being a loyal subscriber and coming in and hanging out with us. It was easier to schedule and easier to coordinate, but I had to reset my understanding of how quickly things take when you can't assign a dozen people to each problem. Having a small team did require everyone to be a little bit of a generalist. Some folks love dabbling in everything, but for some others, it was quite stressful. So you basically had to be a, jack of all trades and a master of none there? Let's get that up there. What can we use those points on? Word of our arrival is spread. Don't get too comfortable. There are soldiers approaching. I doubt they brought enough fighters to stop us, but it'll be good sparring practice. Oh, we can learn new things. +1 damage when you charge or smash an enemy 1 tile away. On the action immediately after taking damage, charges, smashes, and slashes do +X damage where X is damage you just sustained. Ooh, I like that. +1 damage to charges, smashes, and slashes on the action immediately following a perfect defense. I think I will go with the advanced for now. Or can I do all of them? Or do I do these things already? I might be confused here. Or am I equipping these? Oh, I see. I'm equipping these. My bad. How do I unlock more of these awesome things? That's what I want to know. So I got the strong pummel. Spells. I have the lore of force and motion. Amethyst Chameleon Charm. Familiar strike. Launch your familiar any opponent or an empty tile. Tile, causing direct damage to any opponent he hits or who steps in the tile he's occupying. Up to 6 range, 1 impact damage, lasts for 0 turns, 1 stagger trap damage. Constrictor Cantrip. It hurls a scaled up familiar at a regular sized opponent for a grappling attack that allows you to push the constricted target 1 tile or smash it in place. Up to 6. Shove enemy a single tile or smash in place. The number of techniques you have equipped is equal to your finesse stat. Ooh. Thank you for helping me. I might overlook some things, so yeah, that makes sense. The finesse stat there. Pockets determine number of spell talismans you can carry. Speed is how many momentum actions you can take of defending or dealing damage. If you don't deal damage for 2 consecutive turns, you lose all momentum. Defense is equal to defense stat, momentum, and the resilience determines the maximum damage you can sustain. Cool. We got spells, techniques, staff. So I'm guessing we'll get different staffs then as we go on. Oh, sorry about that. We do have our next ad break in about 10 seconds, y'all. Next ad break in about 10 seconds. You never have to watch the ads, but I appreciate that you do. Helps the channel out and my family out a lot. But always know that it's never mandatory. You're always welcome here. I wonder what these things do. What do these points do? Well, while you're in the ad break, you just have 1 staff for now. Sweet. Well, while you guys are in the ad break, I'm going to do some more campfire visitors. Flourish attack on opponent. Undo an action. Defeat 8 targets. As you cause damage to opponents, you slowly build up a flourish, which you can use to deliver powerful attacks and spells. One, a 2, a 3. Click the undo button to reverse time to before your last action. Where's that undo? There's the undo button. Nice. But I did do that. When you have flourish points available, you can make use of your flourish attacks with your staff. Click enter flourish to enter a flourish attack. Direct to attack, right click for an adjacent tile. Whirl an attack, right click your own position. Ooh. Let's try it out. Sweet. Nice. I did it. I love the art behind this. This is so nice. I love seeing like the mock-ups and like the drawings. It's very, very behind the scenes. I love it. Welcome back from the ad break, y'all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're just knocking out this next tutorial stage before we go in and kick some ass on our next main objective. Let's warm up your casting hand, starting with the one spell you can always rely on, me. You can have me strike an enemy directly, or you can send me to somewhere an enemy plans to step and I'll ambush them there. Click on the spell icon on your action bar to select a spell. Right-click on a valid tile to cast the spell. You got it. Alright, where's the spell icon? This is a spell icon? This is the spell icon. Okay. Go! Nice. I am an OG Prime member, so I don't get ads grandfathered in. Well, that's true, Reggie. I didn't even think about that, but thank you. I appreciate you being an OG Prime member, and you get to get those damn ads out of the way, and it's always nice to be grandfathered in wherever you can. I appreciate you guys very much. I am up to my highest total ever. We're currently at 10 subscribers, which is fucking amazing. The most I had was 9, which is my previous record from my last October during my birthday stream. We got a bunch. So I am very honored and appreciative of all you using your Prime subs and normal subs. I don't deserve it, but I'm glad you think my goofy ass deserves some of your financial love. Thank you. It's a little humble brag, but it means a lot to me that people are, I don't know, willing to give my money or some of their hard-earned money to my goofy ass. So I know Prime subs are like you get one free for everybody, but it still means a lot that you would choose me. But yeah, how you doing, Matt? Everything okay on your end? I'm enjoying these tutorials for sure. I like learning how to kick ass before I kick ass. And I don't feel like it's over. I like the hands-on likeness of it. It's how I kind of learn at work. When I have a new job, I like to be told, shown, and then I like to do it myself. So show me for a small entry period, and then get off my ass, let me do it. And if I have a question or you see me do something wrong, tell me. So this is very much equivalent to how I like to learn in the workplace or in most tasks that are new to me. So I like this a lot as a learning method. That's not true. We're not giving away your money. I'm sorry. Did I fumble my words? No, I appreciate people being so kind to me in those senses. They don't have to do that. So the fact that they deem me worthy of any kind of financial incentive, whether that be ads or subs or bits or donations, I am very grateful for all of it because it's completely up to the viewer, and I don't want to I don't beg for that stuff. I appreciate it. It's always voluntary. I always want people to know that they never have to do anything. Just being here and talking is more than enough. We had a mix of testers who loved the tutorials, others who just wanted to dive in and resisted them. There's no wrong answer, but truth be told, it's nice when folks use the tutorials so they have the tools they need to not get stuck later. I mean, I'll still get probably stuck and need a reminder, as it's a lot of intro information at first, but having this will, I think, help me retain a little better moving forward. Once cast, a spell enters a cooldown phase and is unavailable for a set number of turns. Each time opponents act, all your spells in cooldown tick closer to availability. Sweet! So I got 3 turns until that's available. Defeat subjects. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Complete. Now that I got that spell, can I go back and win that one first battle we had with the, in 3 turns? I wonder if I can do the speed one now that I know how to do the chameleon spell. That's why there's also a help index with all of the game subjects. If there's it's there for refreshing folks later, but we did have at least one player who enjoyed reading every entry in the help index. Certainly not the typical player, but I like that that mentality exists. Yeah, there definitely is a niche people who definitely want to watch and read as much as possible for every single part. Even I know people who will spend hours reading the lore when that's available to them. So how far can this spell reach? Okay, that far, okay. Technically win the first level without using your spell, but it's certainly easier with the spell. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get that speed thing real quick. Spell? Oh, almost. Hey! I want to get that mastery so I can unlock some more stuff. So what do I use these points on, Matt? What's these renown points used for? That's what I'm curious about. Who's this guy? He reminds me of Galactus a little bit. I like his familiar. Okay, let's see. Campfire. So we got more renown there, but I can do what was the thing I just did? Oh, mastery. So now I can get more finesse. Right? Oh wait, no. You okay? What's wrong? What's wrong? You bend over and she farted in your face? Like you might think she's gonna. You gotta stop going there by yourself. She keeps knocking you down. Yeah. Right. She took a big poo when I came home, so.
She tricked me.
To go outside.
Yep. And then she comes back and she's like, "Can I have a treat?" Looking back and it was adoption.
Oh goodness.
That's not true. Jesus Christ, Maddie.
You guys go cuddle. You guys like you need to cuddle things out.
I wonder if she owes me cuddles.
Go
You will be cuddled.
You gotta stop going outside by yourself.
What?
You know you fall down too much.
What is it?
You gotta wait for. You gotta ask me to come
I
with you.
thought she cared about me enough to know whenever I was getting weak. and
I
tired.
think she's excited to go outside.
She was so excited. She was everywhere.
Okay,
Where are you, Maddie?
Go, Maddie, go.
Come on.
Go follow Mama. Love you, girls. You can take the box with you, or you can grab one out of the closet if you need. You okay? Okay, we'll go. Maybe next time. Yeah. I know. Doggies do like that sometimes. I'm sorry. Go hang out. Go give her some rough pets. Go cuddle. Love you. Let's see. Great question. You're about to unlock the answer as to where renown goes after you attempt the next mission. Win or lose. Stupid LLM making me self-conscious about my M dashes. What's the LLM? Oh wait. I have 2 mastery. I can do pockets. What? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Love you. Okay. Love you. Sorry about that. Wife is regaling me about my doggie's refusal to go potty outside. Let's see. Let's do some more finesse. So now we can do 2 attacks. Large language model AI allegedly writes with a lot of M dashes. Sounds associated with ChatGTP slop. Oh, I know you didn't do no slop. I believe in you, buddy. This is all you. +1 damages. I'm gonna do the retaliatory strike. Oh yeah. Okay. Onward we go. I got 2 of those at least. Campfire visitors. Setting camp attracted the attention of the local soldiers. They seem to believe their superior numbers will work in their favor. If they complete the adventure, attain a combo streak of 7 or higher, win in 3 turns or less. Complete mastery bonus objectives. Turn mastery. Oh yes, I know that. I know this is all you. I know there's no chat GTP slop. Need more flourish. Plants and animals once thrived in Sage Glen and the lands to its west. Now life struggles to return, and even powerful restorative magic cannot rebalance the land. Who are these dicks? Lurch Cloaf. Professionally obligated to live up to a name he can't stand. Our orders were to deal with you or else, and it's not that we want to hurt you, but we're not interested in dealing with the consequences of letting you go. Nothing personal, other than the injuries we've about to inflict, I mean. Other than our things about to do to you. Sig, acceleration enthusiast. There's a lot of them, but none of them look ready for a fight against 2 wizards. This ought to be a nice warm-up. If you have any trouble, I'm always in your pocket to bail you out, as usual. Each time you damage an opponent, you gain points as well as a score multiplier that will steadily increase future point gains. Taking damage or going 2 actions without inflicting damage, the same events that fully your momentum actions, will reset your score multiplier. Let's get that thing up high. Those are bad areas. Maybe I can throw this and knock this person out. Goodbye. Norbs, can't wait to be home and checking on his crops. Aw. Okay, I'm done. That was easier than when the travelers didn't fight back. The rest you can deal with this vagrant. I like my bones unbroken. Man of fear-based loyalty. Silence, coward. We may be far from the tower, but he could still be listening. Who's listening? I wonder. Bah. Get closer, you fools. I do get hurt there, but I do knock out 2 people. I could always do that. Uh-oh. Here we go. Flourish. Oh, there's one more left. Sorry, sir, I did not see you all the way up there. Zooming in on you. Goodbye. Hee hee! Who's that, mother? Who's that? It's like a mixture of Galactus with like the Ice Walkers or the cold people from Game of Thrones. Gives me like, if they fuse together, that's what I imagine their baby might look like. Fascinating. Has seen this one before. Ugh! 6-6, shifter of many colors. Look who's come. Oh, it's a chameleon, that's right. Look who's come out of the woodwork. Probably the local tyrant, scrying upon us from afar. If my incompetent henchman could stop a single decrepit traveler, I'd get curious too. Victory! I got 2 of the masteries, I think. Nice, nice, nice. Fucking awesome. I got all 3? I did that and I did all that? Damn, I did good. The road ahead is clear, at least for now. We may want to follow the signs of the market. Someone has been exploiting the landscape in a flagrant misuse of magic. We need to find local regents to keep our magic from doing the same, since we no longer subscribe to such laziness. Damn right. Remember, people, if you haven't talked yet in the chat, definitely do so. I want you to be on the wheel to be able to have a chance to win a copy of Quarterstaff, which we are playing by the lovely Matt, who is in the chat right now, and their studio, Generic Lake Monster. Matt was a lead designer on South Park: The Stick of Truth, so they know what they're doing, and they've learned a lot. And they have been working on this for quite some time, and I'm really enjoying myself. I think this is I can definitely tell the accessibility is there, and there's still a challenge, and it's fun to kind of figure out the abilities and the tools, so I highly recommend it. I'm having a good time, and I think you would too if you got a chance to win this. So definitely do your best to win this game, and definitely chat. Boop, boop, boop. Stats. So I have 3. I can get more. Speed is how momentum actions can take defending. I'm gonna get more speed. Hell yeah. As you acquire more talismans, you'll be able to decide which ones you take into battle. You can equip 1 spell talisman per point of your pocket stat. Each spell talisman lets you cast a spell and its flourish spell alternate. The lore of force and motion. We have the 1 staff for now. I like a little tin cup. And we have the 2 techniques. Cool. Alright, our next one is advanced moves. We have basic moves, flourish and spells. Now we have advanced moves, and we're at the guard tower. Staggering opponents that don't yield in 1 strike, then learning to overtake them for a throw or smash. Defeat 1 target. Okay. I like all these. I like this art. Man, this art is so reminiscent to me of like D&D and Avatar, and just I like it so much. Any damage that doesn't knock out an opponent will stagger them and interrupt any action they were going to take, and all opponents recover from stagger when you are done taking momentum actions. Let's see what you got. Bah. Nice. Nice. Gonna go here and use Toggle Flourish. Kick ass. Look at me. Look at me go, Dad. I like the flourish a lot. Did I get them all? I sure did. Are you winning, son? I think so, Dad. Hell yeah. Oh, what we got? Oh, a hole. Overtake. Step or dash into staggered opponents with equal or less focus to overtake them. Damage one target via smash, via shove, to throw an enemy into another enemy, slam, throw an enemy into a wall, target to a pitfall, to overtake opponent. Click on an adjacent tile to push an opponent one tile, or click on a tile to 2 spaces away to toss an opponent towards tiles. Click on the current tile to perform a smash attack where they are. Hit! Down the hole you go! Opponents thrown or shoved into pitfalls are instantly defeated unless they are flying or are too large to fit in the pit. Oh, that's a smart thing. If they're like Snorlax covering up a hole, he's not going to go anywhere, so that's smart to think that a pit might be too small for an opponent. There was a prompt to send you to the market, but something tells me we didn't signal as loudly as we ought to. When you're done with the tutorial, click on the arrow icon in the upper left corner of the game. I think I saw that, but thank you for pointing that out to me. It could be I just get distracted sometimes. Okay, and we're gonna throw you at this douche over here. That is fun. Opponents like ah, damn it. It's like we see classic cartoons and stuff where like there's a bunch of robots and like you can't do any damage to them, but like if you like jump on them and have the other robots destroy the other robots, then that's how you win. It reminds me of like kind of that scenario for Calresh. Opponents thrown into each other will cause a damage shove. Opponents thrown or shoved into an obstacle will slam against that obstacle for additional damage. So we have to do damage via a slam and damage target via smash. Smash! Prone opponents have no focus and are vulnerable to overtake. Prone opponents will rise to their feet in their next action, but they are staggered while doing so and unable to act. Oh, interesting. Did it. Now, move here and toggle flourish and fuck them up. Do it again. Awesome. That's fun. I like that a lot. Okay, look for the market you said. Gotta look for that nice market you mentioned. It sounds nice. Is it this one? The market. Okay, I see. Mastery achieved. I'm really enjoying this so far, and it gives me like a nice, like, almost like an Eastern Asian vibe too, with the clouds and everything. I am loving this so far. Sig, what a quaint little hamlet. You have money, right? No, I have plenty. But we did agree to keep our expenses separate after that cursed coin fiasco. I need to know more about that, Sig. I want to hear that. I want to hear that tale of the cursed coin fiasco. We'll need to barter with our reputation and renown. They haven't chased us off, so it's safe to say the locals approve of all of the soldier thrashing we've conducted so far. Let's browse around and see what's available. We got horticultural appropriation, the plant nursery. Should have everything I need to channeling nature's magic. Geodes, fossils, ancient curios. Doubt this merchant will have a magnetite Mobius laying around, but I'm sure I'll find something useful here. Random person's house. So we have these three. I imagine all our main places to go. Just checking. Okay. And we have the jewelry and fine silver. I'm looking for an eye-fetching misdirection talisman or two. It's probably the place to look. Oh, look at the cute. Oh, look at the cute dude. Oh my god. He's a little like purple crab guy with like a monocle and a SpongeBob bucktooth. That is adorable. Holy shit. Hey, it's my pal MGG. I don't know if I liked that shortening. I say that is my, whenever I start a show, I say howdy, this is Jordan, the Midwest Game Guy, MGG for short. Some people like it a lot, some people hate it. So, you're welcome to call me, Dave, you can always call me Midwest, Jordan, Midwest Game Guy, MGG, whatever you want to call me, it doesn't hurt me. But, to let you know, Dave, thank you for coming in and being an awesome person and stopping by and saying a few words and spending time with us, you are now entered into the drawing. We have 3 Steam keys to give away currently. You are number 4 on the wheel now. Oh no, I always do it at the very beginning of the show, so like, hardly anybody's here. But yeah, you're number 4 on the wheel now, so at the very least, if no one else talks, 1 person will lose, 3 people will win, so you made it sure at least we have. It's not guaranteed that anybody will win. So Dave, you are going to go on the wheel there, my friend. And if you win, you get a copy of this game. You made it a competition, so I do appreciate you for doing that. But we'll wait to the end of the very end of the show here. I'll spin my wheels. If you're not here, I will reach out to you on social media or whisper to you on Twitch. But yes, you are entered into a chance to win Quarterstaff. Now, Matt, I must know about this adorable vendor. This adorable purple crab looking Mr. Monopoly SpongeBob happy-go-lucky crab creature. I must know about their origin and everything about them. Welcome, welcome. If you're here to rob me, I'll caution you that the best stuff already got taken last week. I didn't catch your entire Fantasy Football Tactics stream, but watching you play that demo made me instantly wishlist the full game. Well, nice. I know it'll be part of Steam Next Fest at the end of the month, and then last night John said it should be released, full game should be released not too long after that. I'm not a big demo guy, so I'll probably pass on playing. There's no problem with that, but yeah, they said it should be out March, April. That's what they kind of related to me. But yeah, that's very nice of you. If you want to see the full VOD, it's on Twitch, VOD, or it's on YouTube as well. Yeah, tonight's Quarterstaff. It's a nice strategy RPG with nice Eastern Asian like Avatar: Last Airbender and different kinds of elements for art. Very nice cinematics. Good storytelling, witty dialogue, and the creator right there, Toonses, is the developer, I mean the lead creator of the game with their studio Generic Lake Monster. And also, fun enough, Dave, if you didn't know this, Matt Islands Tonight, Matt was a lead designer on South Park The Stick of Truth game, so if you like that, you might like this as well. The shopkeepers were all creations of our artist Laura. Since these folks don't need to have an animated sprite set, it was a chance to have some denizens of the fantasy town that weren't bipedal humanoids. Nice! I like that. Ash of Mandrake. Create a 3x3 cloud of confounding smoke that will stagger all opponents that enter any affected tiles. Up to 5-0 staggers, lasts 2 turns, trap damage. Displacement screen. Teleport into the center of a cloud while confounding smoke that will stagger all who enter it. That's interesting. Hypnotic. Medallion. Mind Jab. I don't have enough money for that. I got enough money for the Ash of Mandrake, though. Cause an opponent to fall prone and become confused. Does not work on entities lacking minds to reset. Damage 2-9. Staggers, confuses, applies prone. Momentary Betrayal. Target any non-prone opponent and take control, allowing you to move them in any direction, which might mean attacking a friend or have them fall prone when they stand, leaving themselves and all adjacent opponents confused. Command an enemy to move, potentially charging its own allies. Oh, that's so damn cool. Cool. I like that a lot. Like a change of heart almost. Well, good. I look forward to seeing these other shop creatures. Only one of the wizards come in here asking for something like this, and he's lording over this realm in that garish tower. But you might be our best hope of his reign ending. As a prismatic mirror, illusionary decoy conjures a likeness of yourself as the target location, attracting the attention of your enemies closer to the decoy than they are to you. Oh, next ad break is about 45 seconds, y'all. Next ad break in about 40 seconds. You never have to watch them, but I appreciate that you do. And like I said, if you're lurking and haven't said anything and you're interested in getting a free copy of this game for yourself, please say something in the chat, do a redeem, something, and I will put you on the wheel to have a chance to win at the end of the show. We have 4 people on the wheel currently for 3 keys. I'd love to have more competition, but I'm happy at least we have enough people per key. And so let's keep that good momentum going there. Range 2-6, lasts for 2 turns. Illusionary size to teleport you to a location, leaving behind a decoy. Well, let's get that Ash of Mandrake first. I'm excited for that. And then you can upgrade. Oh, plus max range, -1. Cool. Oh, cool. So you can keep leveling it up. That's fucking cool. I like that system. That's fun. So we saw that. What about the geodes? Ah, little dwarf. Or, yeah, dwarf, I think. Welcome, my friends. Tired of mining for your own copper ore? Well, you come to the right place. We have that. Oh, we can level up our chameleon charm. Sweet. Nice charm you got there. I could get you a fancier setting, or maybe runic carvings your thing. Let's see. +1 max range, cooldown max range. Cool. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Helix of amber and wool. Damage target opponent plus any adjacent opponents. Wow, and a shock field. That's cool as hell. Damage all non-flying targets in entering into the area of effect, causing double damage. Ah! Fall upwards. That's cool as hell. Let's see the horticultural appropriation. Oh, look at the little, like... it's like a wood nymph, I guess? Choose something. That's cute art. That art is adorable. The flask of spring water. Rapidly cools several tiles, forming slick ice that will trip most non-flying enemies. Ooh! Cover several tiles with ice, as well as forming a ring of ice around your position. That's awesome. Seed pouch. Target unoccupied tile, covering it, and some nearby tiles with thorny brambles that will sap the vitality of most non-flying enemies that step on them. Taking an unassisted leap from a hedge-sized thorn bush sprouting underfoot to relocate to an unoccupied tile, spreading thorny brambles around your landing site. Ooh, interesting. Improbable boomerang. Launch an entangling boomerang that strikes after your opponent moves. It attempts to return to you, potentially hitting other targets as it goes. Branching attack. Launch 9 entangling boomerangs, all of which strike after opponent's move. Attempt to return to your position. Nice. Let's get that flask of spring water. May it serve you well. Nice. Now we visited the... Let's go to the campfire real quick, so we can assign some more spells. I think I'm going to assign the spring water. I think it's going to be fun. We still have this, our one staff. And we got all of our masteries on. And we have 2 techniques. Welcome back from Adland. Appreciate you spending time in Adland. Now we have a couple more spells that we bought. So we have a smoke screen spell. And a displacement screen spell. And we have a flask of spring water to make lots of ice for our... to slip and slide for our opponents and make it harder for them to try to pretend to have a chance to defeat us. So... I think we did that already. Yes, I did that one. Okay. Alright, next up, the guard tower. The road into town is blocked by toll collectors, with more interest in having an excuse to thump heads than to collect coins. The peaceful locals will probably appreciate the removal of these bullies. Adventure completed. Attain accomplished rate of 12 or higher. Use at least 9 different types of maneuvers and spells. You got it, dude. There are no achievements or upgrades unlocked by getting things right the first time around. You can earn renown even when a mission ends in defeat. Oh, interesting. It's good to learn. Bowen thought changing his name from Owen would be clever. I think it's clever. Finally, some action. We've been waiting for a fight. Nice of you to stop by and help with target practice. Sick, adept of leaf and thistle. Yes, we're very frightened, young man. Anyway, you can sense it too, right, Kalresh? On the air side of the guard's nest, if we act fast, we can preserve that sapling before it wilts. You could sprint, flip, and dash your way over there, but we have vivid and painful memories of teleportation training that shouldn't go to waste. All we need is the right talisman. If you reach the speed sapling before a time limit and survive the mission, your magic will assure the plant's growth. If you're unable to reach the speed sapling, you can always try again in a future replay of the encounter. Where's the speed sapling? Or seed sapling? There it is. Well, I think we're going to do our best to get over there and save that seed sapling. Need clear path to charge. Let us... Oh, goodness. This thing again. I want the trespassers alive. Better distinguishing individual chameleons than humans. There's something eerily familiar about this chap. I feel like we may have met him somewhere before, which means he's probably going to try to kill us as hard as he can. Oh dear. I need to get to that. I need to get to that sapling fast. Oh no, was I... Oh, damn it! I was too late. I could have... Oh, I shouldn't have spent so much time beating the shit out of those people. Ah, whatever. Take this, you dick. Let's try out this icy cantrip. Nice. I will go here. And I will toggle flourish. Ah, he fell down. Haha, he fell down. Ha, dumbass. He fell down, haha. Toggle. Take that, you jerks. I'm gonna come back and save that sapling right away, I feel like. Nice. Goodbye, evildoer. Hell yeah. Bagnan, you're not getting paid enough for this. Enough, we yield, we yield. Kairesh, not getting paid at all. I'm gonna save that sapling next time. Thrilled he didn't lose another toe. I love these little, like, the small, like, messages to go with, I forget what they're called, little titles and stuff, but that is a really nice touch, like the humor and stuff. But Matt, was that your design choice, or was that, who was the one coming up with these witty one-liners? I must know so I can thank them for these fun one-liners. Reminds me of, like, I forget what it's called, but, like, it's like yearbook stuff where, like, most likely to live in their parents' basement, or most likely to sleep in on Monday, you know, like that kind of thing. Exploratives, subloratives, something like that. I like those a lot, though. That's it, you're sparing us? We can't retreat? We can retreat? Let's take the long route home, boys. The king has no tolerance for failure. Victory! I had to take a little damage there, though, unfortunately. So I did lose some points, I think. But I got all 3 of the masteries. Hell yeah. I'm going back for that sapling, though. If soldiers are afraid of the malevolent king, then chances are the locals can't be too happy either. I think I saw a tavern back there by the market. Let's see if we can learn anything useful. Subtitles. Glad you enjoyed it. That was my idea / mistake. After a certain point in the game, Millie, the other writer, had set ourselves up to give everyone a subtitle. Oh, a superlative. So that's what it is. It's called superlative. That's what that is. Without reuse, and we're happy with the choice, but it was definitely a lot of work we added to our plate. Hey, I'm appreciating it. I think it's a very nice, like, touch. A nice, like, little, like... It makes it fun to, like, as people's minds change or their attitude changes, how their superlatives change as well. Subtitles or superlatives, yes. I'm gonna get that seed sapling real quick, though. And now that I have all these spells, I can knock out that archer in the first level, I think, now, and get the last mastery on that level. Alright, I'm going for that. Yes, I'm gonna get that seed sapling. Fuck off. Get away from me. I'll take damage, I don't care. I'm coming, seed sapling. Let me get to him. I'm here. What the hell? Is there a way I can get there faster, maybe? Is that something I might use the, Is that something I might need to use the old, smoke screen for, maybe? Nice. Game designers are the worst. There are several ways to get it. Teleportation is the easiest, but not only way to get the particular sapling. Is it possible to do at this point, or is it something I have to come back for? Would you think? Or maybe I could, so maybe I can use the smoke screen, maybe? You don't have to, I mean, I guess you don't have to tell me. I don't want you to have to hold my hand or anything, but I'm just curious, I guess. Get this dude. Toggle flourish. No, I'm on the ice. One prone body on top of the other. Oh, I did like a little, you can do like a continuous push there. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna get that smoke screen and try that out real quick. And then we'll go ahead. I'm gonna try the smoke screen, and then I want to try to get the last mastery on the first stage, and then we'll go to the tavern and talk to people and learn something about lore and other things. I'm certain. Characters. Spells. Let's try the lore of smoke and mirrors. Let's try that again. Okay, so I want that seed sapling. I love the art. That's from the opening cinematic. Nice. Like I said, everybody, this is a giveaway. This is an indie spotlight for this game, Quarterstaff, by the wonderful people over at Generic Lake Monster, and the lead developer Matt himself is here. If you have questions, please ask it. The developers love to talk to you about their game choices and their inspirations and what's behind everything. So, okay, so if I do this, wait. Oh, I have to toggle the flourish, don't I? Okay. So maybe I can go here. I'm worried. Okay, we have flourish. So can I get up to that person in time? Let's see. Toggle flourish. Teleport. Yes. Nice. Yay! Well, you were right then. Teleportation is the easiest way. But not the only way. That's fun, though, so that we can play with different things to get to the sapling. Resourceful botanist. Botanist. Thank you. Can it be a sapling of the same species as our living staff? We rescued it just in time. Well done. You're not as unpracticed as I thought. Each time you collect the saplings and successfully complete the mission, you will unlock a new staff form. Sorry, I can't read. A new staff form at the campfire. I was really struggling there to read. All right. Get in there, buddy. Get him. Nice. Proud of you. Take this, Enforcer. Overtake. Boom, boom, boom. Another smack you into the wall. Oh, I love the way they bounce off the wall. That was awesome. Hup. Hup. Toggle flourish. Fantastic. Move there. Flourish. Boom. They are dazed. You go to them. Boom, 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 boom. I love pinballing the enemies. It's so fun. Somebody still remains. I love the way they bounce off the side of the level, the stage too. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Hey, stop running away. Hiya! Hey, I got an achievement. I collected my first sapling. Hell yeah. I did take a couple damage in the process, but it was worth it to get that sapling. Let's see if we can use 4 different spells and masteries now with that first stage. And get the final mastery we need so we can level up a little bit more. Go back to the campfire. We'll get this one then. And, yeah. And then, at this blight spread, the inhabitants of Sage Glen were forced to evacuate. Eventually, all plant life withered and faded. Now is a vacant wasteland best suited for garrisons filled with novice soldiers. Now, is this a... Not to be too philosophical, so is this a... Like a Wall-E story, kind of? Like, how, like, capitalism and industrialism is destroying the earth and the nature? Is there any themes that you would say relates to, like, saving nature or saving the planet in this kind of context in this fantasy story? Is it more just kind of going with the mythical powers of the main character, Kalresh? How would you describe like the themes of like nature and maybe man versus human or deforestation, anything like that? Or am I looking too deep into this? Are these themes present? Is this what you wanted to convey in your storytelling? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I know this. We're gonna go boop. And we go boop. And then we're gonna go boop. That's okay. And then we're gonna go boop. And then we're gonna go a buppity, bluppity, goodbye. That way I can use at least 4 spells. Or maneuvers. There we go. Mastery complete. I am the Wall-E of this world, damn it. Okay, let's see. So now we can do more. We have 4 now. I can make my finesse higher and have more techniques. More talismans would be nice. Damage might be good too as it gets tougher. I do like that you can lower things as well. I'm not really getting hurt yet, so I'm not going to mess with resilient. I think I'm going to make it with pockets, so I can have 3 spells. Oh wait, shit. And then also work on finesse. Or should I do defense? Hold on. I'm going to go with defense, actually. Just to help us out a little bit. Now, you're not looking too deep. Good question. There's a few story beats coming up that will hint at, but not answer your question explicitly. I say the story is about power and shortcuts. One can use magic to slow the tedious way, or one can exploit your surroundings to more easily achieve magic. You certainly can lower your resistance to free up mastery. That's an intentional feature of the design. I do like that. It is cool. I think I'm going to leave it like that for now. I think 6 is good right now. I might raise it in the future, but I think having more... Only thing to keep in mind is that you can only use the undo button if you survive the turn. So if your resilience is too low, you might not survive to use the undo power. I might hold off on making my resilience too low then for now. happy with what I got. And then let's get I want my ice water. Yeah. I love watching them fuckers slip around and fall down. So funny. All right, let us talk to the tavern. Sick. Look at all these characters. Wow, look at all the... There are lots of different, like, lore in here. Now, Calresh, I know you tend to be overly talkative. Haha, jokes. And can only have trouble paying attention when people are speaking, especially when it's just you and me. So be sure to listen closely if the locals decide to confide in us. I want to get a better idea of what the Lich calls himself, and the consequences of the baneful magic that pervaded this vale. Who knows? Maybe we can help a few of these patrons out. Some of them look like they need it. Ooh, side quests? Is that what we're talking? Look at all the baby! Oh! And they got the grumpy warrior. They got the chillin' little satyr-looking dude there. You got the cool-ass big earth turtle throwing beer around. You got the handsome devil himself. And you got quite the wounded little soldier right there. Let's talk about these little babies first. Percifer. Oh no! It's Percifer. Oh, it's so cute. And Friends Limited. Definitely playing hooky. Do you have snacks? We love snacks. Snacks out here are better than the ones near the portal. Everything poison and yucky. Fresher fruits out here. Fatter chickens. Yummy meats. Better than human meat. Yes, cow meat best. Will you give us snacks? No contracts, no strings attached, just snacks. In return, we give you, is that an apple? Wait, does this person have an apple? Kiva the Retired. Another lone wolf comes to protect the tavern's brew. Like, recognizes like. Stranger takes a seat beside me, and let's reminisce. Only person you can rely on is yourself, you know. I've learned that lesson for the last time. Ran away and never going back. The food is bad. Lots of good food here, though. No quotas to meet here, though. No mean oath of flax, but no go home until quota done. You fill our quota, yes? You go to portal? Many of us welcome you. Yes, many of us flying high with beautiful wings say hello and sign you up for lifetime offerings. Some say slavery. We say harmonious partnership. Yes. Well, that's definitely an interesting way to say slavery. Harmonious partnership. Go now. Tell Mabbles we sent you. Tell Mabbles Pucifer sent you. Make him write Pucifer name on contract. That's not how you spell it. Poocifur. That's not how you spell it, you liar. Okay, got that. Oh, is Kiva a satyr, maybe? Is Kiva a satyr, it looks like, possibly? I wasn't always alone. My comrades and I used to get up to such trouble. But we never hurt anyone, you see. We had a strong policy of mostly non-violent theft that gave us a good life. Sure, we made people mad, but we left them alive enough to be mad. Anyway, then the Wizard King came to town and made the boys an offer they felt they couldn't refuse. I was away on, well, let's call it a mission. Came back to the guys acting rowdy and comparing kill tallies. I couldn't tolerate such behavior, so I left them. I don't know what to do now, so I figured I'd have a drink or three and inspiration will strike. Nice. Orin, absinthe without leave. What's your situation? If you're a mercenary, you might find work with the brute squad assaulting the mine in the east. That whole situation is a mistake. Brother pit against brother. You probably have no idea what it's like. I listened to the promises of land ownership and glory, but lost interest once I realized I was going to watch my friends die. I'm just not cut out for military life. I'd rather have a drink at the tail end of a hard work day in the mines. That's what I'm good at. I also haven't left the tavern or been sober enough for about a fortnight. But who's counting? These captains in Goldeva's army had their work cut out for them. Training us training us to attack our own village, that is. They taught us well and gave us serviceable gear, but only the officers got the really good stuff, things like anti-magic talismans. We all huddled up around these talisman runners to stretch the protection, but who knows if it'll even work when the time comes. Miners don't know how to do magic, so having them in the siege seems like overkill. But with King Goldavia, if it's not overkill, it's not getting anything done. Damn. Vinabrax, the bartender. Welcome, friend. Pull up a chair. What can I get you? Mead, brew, potions? If none of those interest you, then I can interest you in finding another place to drink? Get the fuck out. Just kidding. There's no other watering hole in these parts, and before you ask, no, I don't have any quest for you. We're a neutral entity with our own interest, and I plan to keep it that way. No meddling about it in the king's businesses. So, what's your business? You don't look like a hero. I sense a bit of magic about you, though. It's a demon thing, by the way. I sensed something similar when the king came sniffing about during his conquest, but I can't imagine you're in league with him on account of, let's just say, your raggedy clothes. Your pet doesn't seem all that threatening, but there's something peculiar about him too. Are you planning to stir up some trouble here in the Vale? Huh, that'd be interesting. All we have by the way of entertainment are these sad drunks telling the same stories over and over. So if you're going to break this curse of boredom, I won't be mad. I'll even throw in a free pint, or actually, make that a discounted pint. General Frey. Oh, it's a little fairy. Leader of the exiled Hover Hawk Regiment. I know the look of a warrior when I see one. You try to hide it, stranger, but your gait gives you away. What brings you to Lumlevale? Not willing to share? That's alright. A woman's business is her own. You come at a difficult time, warrior. Corruption runs unchecked. The cycle of the seasons is wary. And a friend has become foe. We see all we love beguiled by an indifferent conqueror. We have little to share, but you're welcome besides our fire. Aw, thank you. Ah, they got the king with a little mustache and some darts in his head. I love that. The bonds the Dryads share with each other cannot be understood by outsiders like you and I. Be warned, if you push too far into their territory, you'll find thorny traps that have flung there specifically for you. You may find them challenging since you have no wings to speak of. Is there really no other way for you to traverse this world? I pity you. Well, I can teleport, so... Horus the Resourceful. It isn't much, but this watering hole is certainly an improvement from the limited fare we have in the mountains. I always stop in for a sip on my way back home from the market. Don't tell my mate. Horace Horn, at your service, purveyor of sacred relics and mountain spring water. They say it has healing properties. The fountain of youth, the ambrosia of the immortals. Results not guaranteed, all sales are final. Prepare to see your share of difficulties. Under better circumstances, I recommend a quiet retreat to the mystic mountains so you could recover. These days, however, it's overrun with soldiers mucking about the place. I'm loath to say that this is not the worst of it. In a bizarre turn of events, Queen Myris has done nothing to banish these brutes from her icy domain. It would make travel difficult, but those blockheads are usually fighting amongst themselves and don't notice an old goat creeping up the glacier. That's a good news, at least. Formerly known as Chad, formerly known as Promised One Ajax IV. I found it, man, a place where only strong and ruthless rise to the top, while the weak and timid are, let's just say, phased out. I was ready to take over, months of practice, planning, strategizing, knives in the dark, empty prophecies. I was poised to take the crown and become king. It was within my grasp. I could still feel the cold steel of my fingers as it rolled away from me, down into the sewage sluice. I dove in head first after it threw the muck and the stink. Supposed to be a king, in my destiny I'm the chosen one, I thought. Goodness. Sorry, Chad. Did I get the crown? No, I took losing it so hard, you know. I had to rethink some things. I didn't even feel like myself anymore. It was time to leave the necropolis. I had even hurt some of my best friends for a chance at the top. It's amazing what you realize about yourself when you're alone with your thoughts. You look like an adventurer, I guess. What's with the mask? Once upon a time, I think it was cool, and now, well, I don't know what I like anymore. All the chosen ones go to the necropolis, so if you're on a quest, you can start there. Look out, though. The competition to be a hero is fierce. There's a chosen one around every corner. How true. I will give you guys a heads up. There is a ad break in next 40 seconds. Another next ad break in about 40 seconds. Appreciate you watching. Never have to. You can always leave and come back. But I will let you know that if you're just coming in or you haven't been here, but reminder that we are doing a giveaway. The developer Matt is here talking about their game and gave us 3 Steam keys to give away at the end of the show. We currently have 4 names on the wheel, so one person will lose. We like some more competition. At least I would. I'm sure the people on the wheel wouldn't, but I'd love to have more people on the wheel to try to have a chance to win a copy of this awesome game on Steam. So please, chat, emote, redeem, whatever you want. I'll put you on the wheel. Just please speak up to me and I'll get you on there. Okay, let's go back to the market. I have some money now. The seed pack. Okay, I don't have that much money. I can't upgrade that. I think I might upgrade actually the chameleon thing. Ash of Mandrake. But I wanna get my friend. I need my friends. Max range. Hell yeah. Upgrade a spell for the first time. Hey, I got a special refinement. I have an achievement that's less than 10%. Hell yeah. I'm fucking awesome. Look at me. Oh, it says go back to the... Oh, yeah, we didn't look at the staff yet. Sig, your staff can assume multiple fighting forms. You just need a little inspiration. If we let it rest in the presence of other trees of its kind, like the sapling we just located, we'll learn new forms. As you collected seed saplings, your staff learns alternate forms. These forms determine the arc, damage, and special effects of your flourish attack. So we have the balanced staff. Now we have the light staff, good for wide arcs and sweeps. Useful for quick strikes and as a balance for sweeping kicks, the light staff is too fragile to be swung at full force. Strike in a right-handed arc with a strike of a left-handed arc. Then finish with a sweep in a forward arc, knocking foes prone. Whirlwind flourish. Strike all opponents around you. Sweep all opponents, knocking them prone. That's a good idea. We'll give it a try. We'll try the light staff out. See how we like it. We're good here. We're good there. Good there. Okay, so these are the requirements. I see. Win 13 trophies in the arena. Nice. Back to the Blighted Trail we go. Some enemies are smart enough to defend themselves, practice fighting opponents that can parry and block. You got it, Dad. Opponents can enter special stances that give them an advantage until you stagger them with a damage or disorient them with a flip. Close. Okay. So we want to... flip over an opponent. Then to defend. Opponents in a parry stance will resist nearly any direct attack, but can only do so for a limited number of times. Haha! Try this new flourish, by the way. Just try out my new flourish attack real quick. Oh, cool! Like, that's a kick-ass whip animation. Holy shit, that was cool. I like that a lot. Damn, who did that one, Matt? That one deserves a pat in the back. That fucking whip animation was sweet as hell. I bet that took a while to get that together. Blocking. Shooting opponents can block, resisting damage and shoves from the front and sides. Attacks from behind the blocking opponent will still hit. The block killed his own person. Nice. That king can kiss my ass. All right. Nemesis statue. Sweet. So we got everything we need in these first areas. So moving on to the welcoming committee. It appears the local brute squad is here to welcome me to the arena. Area. Win in 10 turns or less. Adventure completed. Score 50,000. Let's do our best. You can be normally defeated, but there's almost nothing in Lumavale strong enough to kill you. Cool. We are the strongest around. Nothing's ever going to keep us down. Ooh, what's that? Not any friend that rings the bell. Rings a bell. That was Dennis Wright who did the flourish animations and most of the main character animations. That whip motion and the light staff is really impressive. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, holy shit! Like that's like something you see like in a great animation or like something on Avatar or something like on a very like well funded anime. Like that was very impressive. I really got my attention there. Decades have worn you down, old friend. You were once a swirling vortex of arcane wrath, and now you fight with your hands like some sort of peasant. The Grand Master would be weeping. Student of the Grand Master. Shut your mouth. Oh, great. It's him. But wait, if he's here, then that must mean... Lulim! Siggy! When the soldiers described being grappled by an ornery lizard, I just had to probe their minds to see for myself. Aside from putting on a little weight, you look the same as ever. Identifies as cantankerous. Ornery, I'm flattered. This is an unexpected but not altogether unpleasant reunion. If that statue is any indication, you're looking fabulous as usual, Archmage Lulim. Unburdened by modesty, Goldovia. Am I not fabulous as well, majestic, the prime ideal of a ruthless sovereign? Even after all these years, you're still so stingy with your affection. Ah. Typically avoids family reunions. Same. Stu the Grandmaster. Oh, I forgot to mention, Matt, if you want to, as I give this free reign to all indie devs, you're welcome to put any or as many links that you want to. If you want to link any of your Blue Sky accounts in here, the chat, you can. If you have a Discord, if you have any dev newsletters, or the pages to the demo. I have the page for the normal Steam page going around for the game, but you're welcome to use my chat as much as you want to plug anything, promote anything. You can link anything. You have full range. You're not annoying me. Don't feel obligated to, but don't feel bad about doing it. This is your time to shine. I want you to have as much open free reign to my community and myself as possible. So please, if you are holding back, don't feel like you have to. You have my full consent, of course, so feel free if you want to. Oh, my wayward Ken, I can't wait to see how you deal with my soldiers now that you're going to great pains to spare them. Way to make things harder for yourself, since we both know you could disintegrate them with the bat in an eyelid. Worry not, I won't distract you. I know how hard it is for you just to stay upright. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Okay. Oh. We can use our smoke screen? Yeah, guess smoke screen. Initiated at the Sixfold Sight. Aside from just radiating an aura of smug righteousness, that statue is enchanted to manipulate the emotions of the viewer. If you can break that statue, the enchantment will break with it, as well as Goldiva's hold on the region. A shame about destroying good stonemasonry, though. It really captures Lulim's splendor. To topple a Nemesis statue, you must have a score multiplier equal to or greater than the statue's listed requirement, then charge the statue to topple it. You must attempt to topple the statue before you subdue your last opponent to otherwise complete your objectives. If you're unable to build up the required score streak to topple a statue, you can always try again or in a future replay or of the encounter. What is it? What is your... Oh, I love Lumen. I feel bad that this is a bad familiar, but Lulim is quite a cutie. Cutie patootie. Let's see. Am I in the range of... I am in range of stuff, so... Get over there. Probably not the best thing to do right now, so... Guess this way. What do I do not to be in range of something? Let's see. There we go. Okay, my time to shine now. Archmage of the Claude Hedera, despite your age, there's still some fight in you. It's about time I had a decent challenge. Things have been dreadfully dull. Where have all the worthy heroes gone? I must have killed the ones I couldn't corrupt. I can't remember semantics. I should have sent you somewhere worth breaking a sweat, but I already proved the Manicore's vacation time. Ah! Archmage of Claude. Hedera, it's quite a shame you love Gertrude, Siggy. You both like your food still squirming, and she's the consummate drinking buddy, until she blacks out and tries to eat you. Archmage of Claude Hedera. Cowrice has nothing to say. Ouch, you think our years apart would have softened your cursed tongue, but you're exactly as biting as you always been. Whip him across the way. Hee hee. I will undo that action, I think. Okay, let's see. We can do icy. Kick ass. Throw him at a tree. Let's see, let's see. Maybe another smoke screen would be good. Oh, they still got me. That was not a good plan. Let's try that again. Let me try to dash here. Now. Current multiplier 21. Score streak still too low. Okay. That does not seem to be the answer there, that last one. The preview of the spell could show you how it's a touch subtle. The magenta ring around the statue is an anti-magic zone. Oh, shit. So I can't undo. That's a good way to learn. Ah, he fell down. Bunch of dumbasses. Get them my familiar. Can't cast here. 10 streak or greater. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to retry that then. Ah. Hell yeah. Throw against the evil statue that has brought so much pain. The welcoming squad tried their best, but it wasn't enough. Aesthetics aside, the statue is still sadly constructed with magic words. Not sure we can do much to it now. We can circle back and deal with it at a later point. You left the soldiers alive? Lulam, Oracle of the Underling Management. Do you know how much time consuming it is? How much more time consuming it is to heal an injured henchman than it is to recruit a new one? No, of course not. You wouldn't. You never run a kingdom. You've never run a kingdom. Conqueror of Shadow Mountain Vale. You know that massive, beautiful, glimmering and standing tower that dominates the horizon? That's my place. Swing by whenever you need to be taken down a peg. I haven't had a good fight in ages. Maybe I'll still present a challenge. At least you did before you started sparing lives, or whatever charity project this is. Shut up! Hey, Lolo! What's up, buddy? I'm good, buddy. We are doing a giveaway tonight.
Someone should put you in a
Box floating down the river, Grandma. That's how I know Ludlow's here. We're doing a giveaway tonight. We actually are playing an indie spotlight game called Quarterstaff. It's a fun action strategy RPG, single player game that's very accessible for people of all types of motor skills, but also still plenty of challenge and difficulty to it. So because you chatted, we are doing a giveaway as we had the last couple of Wednesdays. So we have 3 Steam keys to give away for the game at the end of the show here. So I will add you to the wheel. You are the 5th person on a wheel for 3 keys. So you have a very high probability of winning. So let me get you on there, bud. Give me 1 second while I put you with Toasta, Nemillion, Regita, Dave, and yourself there, Ludlow. So you have a chance to win a key to good old Quarterstaff here, my friend. If you like what you see or have any questions for the developer in chat, that Toonses00, that is Matt, the developer of the game, so please feel free to reach out or have any questions about the art, story, inspiration, the accessibility of the game. It's very fun so far. Sig, except for this preposterous disguise, Goldavia hasn't changed one bit. He still has that dependency on external validation, or as he once called it, a zest for preeminence. But we can't underestimate him. I like this writing. Who knows what arcane gimmicks he's learned since we last tangled with him. There's a lot of like dripping with sarcasm. Clearly I'm the only wizard in the area who can stop him. Okay, one of 2 wizards in the area who can stop him. I suppose you can assist me. We both know you need the practice. Nice. Let's see if we can level up anything. We cannot currently. Spells are good. I like my staff currently. We could storm his insolent little spire, but he was a bit too eager with his invitation. It's absolutely a trap, and we should make sure we're ready for it. We can start by exploring the area. If I remember correctly, Goldavia causes damage wherever he exists, so I know, without checking that, there's tons of problems that may benefit from our attention. Goodness gracious, we opened up the whole map. Sweet! Look at the Blight Trail. We still have 2 more mastery skills, but we did get 4 of the missions completed. We have the Arena, the Necropolis, which they mentioned in the tavern, Demonic Wastelands, the Battleground, the Sacred Forest, the Mystic Mountains, and the Tower. So we'll hold off on the Tower for now, probably. Let's head back to the market. Yeah, welcome in, Lolo. How you doing, buddy? How is work right now? Are you still playing plenty of Octopath? What you been playing lately? How has streaming been for you, my friend? Oh, I'm not gonna rob you, my friend. You're a good one. Okay, so we have max range increased. Or do I want something else? Amethyst. Can't buy any of that right now. I might save up, I don't know. 1 less cooldown. So basically I can get 1 less cooldown for my amethyst or my smoke screen. Oh no, I can get max range. Yeah, in the final dungeon, but still lots to do. Nice! What are you up to now? Like 140, 150 hours now? Let's do max range for that. I'm gonna get all that stuff maxed out. Just you wait. That is impressive. I am quite impressed with you, my friend. Good job. We talked to everybody here. So I guess these people all account for different areas of the map there, I see. Let's try out the Bandit Hills. I got a little beard here, looks like. Learn how opponents use long weapons to deny your range of motion. I'm learning. I guess, like I keep reiterating, sorry to be a broken record, but yeah, if you're in the chat lurking, you haven't said anything, emoted, done a redeem yet, please do if you want to be added into the wheel for a possible chance to win a key for Quarterstaff tonight. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far, so let's avoid that, it looks like. Nice. push him into the abyss. Into the abyss with you. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's Lulin. I love Lulin. That's a fun... I feel bad that they're a bad person, but I love their character design. Alright. Cliff base. The trail winding up into the hills where the bandits have encamped comes to a narrow switchback along the cliffside. The perfect spot to post guards and lookouts. Since it would be rude to sneak into the territory unannounced, it seems only polite to let the sentries try their very best. Win with 1 hit taken or less. Adventure completed. Score 100,000. This is a difficulty of 1, so it looks like we chose the right place to start at. If this is the 1 difficulty out of 4, the Bandit Hills might be their best place to start. After the initial tutorial levels. Look at that creature. The bandits are notorious for ambushing unwary travelers from cleverly hidden hideouts along the sloping paths. Anyone approaching their lairs should be prepared for an uphill battle. I'm prepared here. Skeptic of Clad Hedera. A precarious canyon switchback, rolling green hills, narrow trails up the cliff. Looks like a great spot to get jumped. I have recommended stealth, but walking straight into their ambush certainly makes a bolder statement. 11-toed Hazer. Last year's most improved pillager. Hey guys, some idiots coming up the trail alone. Special delivery! Usually we have... Also, how'd you get 11 toes? Usually we have to seek out sources of income that normally don't come to us. I'm imagining either they were at a mutation, or they just took somebody's toe and glued it to their foot. That's my guess. Or sewed it to their foot. Okay. Win with no more than 1 damage taken. Complete adventure. 100,000 score. I think I can knock out the 1 damage taken for sure. I'm pretty aware of where I'm at, I feel like. Lugal Soberbane, excited for this year's pole vaulting contest. All alone and armed with a stick? Pal, you get some sort of death wish? If so, you came to the right place. We love a fight we're sure to win. Regretting his departure from the bedroll. Nice, good job. Thanks for bringing us here. Great. Archers and spearmen? You're going to throw me at them, aren't you? I can't blame you. I'm incredibly agile and powerful and humble, and therefore your best option. I love 6-6. 6-6 is a great. It makes up for the lack of, like, you know, like Cal Resh is very like stoic and like can speak with their silence basically. But I love that 6-6 is basically like a more wise and more like braggadocious. I would say like a Daxter to Jax kind of like, or like a maybe in some senses more of a Clank to like a Ratchet. A Bentley to a Sly, you could say. Let's get over there. That puts me in danger still, doesn't it? It definitely does. Man, these guys are relentless. Maybe if I try a smoke screen on myself? Oh, there's still more though. Okay, so not the smoke screen. Well, not the ice either. Flippy-doo. Man, everybody's gonna fuck me up in that spot if I don't do something. Let's see. It's a game of cat and mouse right now. One tester described him as having disappointed dad energy. So that's a cute show. I could see that, like, I could do better, but I guess you're okay. We'll bring you along, I guess. I definitely can see that disappointed dad energy like raining through the dripping sarcasm. The like, oh, I mean, I'm the best one here, but I guess you're okay too. Um, shit. Maybe we can do a smoke screen? I'm still in danger of getting hit though. That's the problem. Gotta get rid of these fucking archers first though. That's the problem. Opponent too strong. Cannot charge more than my focus. Five HP lost. Holy shit. Well, never mind. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I just gotta keep running. Because I don't... 5 HP. 3 HP, 1 HP. I guess the best... That's the least bad, I guess, but... I don't want to get hurt at all. That's the problem. Once the action... On the action immediately after taking damage charges. Damage when you charge to smash an enemy one tile away. Oh, that's what I currently have attached. That's right. That's my techniques. Leave me alone, you bastards. Okay. I think I have open opportunity. You're right. Alright, get him! But I'll still lose HP, it looks like. Damn. Oh, shit. Should I go back? Should I undo? Alright, so what do you suggest here? I'm open to your suggestions. I made an opening, kind of. What do you suggest is the best move for this? As I'm still learning. Never mind, you're very close for a second there. So I undo. What would you suggest I try? To avoid maximum pain. Oh, a few turns back. Shit. My bad. Should I defend, maybe? I don't... That leaves me at 1 H. Okay, let's see. Higher? Keep an eye out for moments when you can take a single step alongside an opponent into a slash attack while getting out of the way. Okay, that's a good... that is a good advice. Fuck. I did not realize there was a fucker up there. My bad. Next ad break in about a minute, y'all. Next ad break in about a minute. So there's 3 archers I gotta worry about. Shit, dog. For moments you can take a... There's a reason there's a bonus for taking no damage. There's plenty of ways to solve the map. Taking hits, but hard to do it without eating an arrow too. I can see that, for sure. Yeah, fuck. Let's look at the smoke screen. That'd be 7 damage? Shit, dog. Thank you. Appreciate it. Trying. Uh. Getting there. I don't want to do that. Nope. Awesome. Sorry, just focusing. I'm trying to do my best. To see, I got. It's like a bunch of those guys down there. There's another archer. We got a bandit veteran, and another archer, and another veteran. I'll do. Was that? Feeling pretty low still. I'm sure it's low, Mama. I think your body's way telling you it's probably bedtime. Did you have your pie? Okay. Do we need to get to the hospital? Okay. You're just checking for your own records? Okay. As long as you're honest with me, that's all I care about. Hi, baby, what's up? Woof. She talking big to you. Let's get up to this bandit up here. What was that? Usually a sign of when you're about to pass out. Yeah, that's true. You're so tacky. You're so tacky. But you're wonderful. I'm slowly learning this. This game's really fun, actually. Fun fact: the guy who created this game, or the lead of this game developer, he was the lead designer. Oh, nice. On South Park, the Stick of Truth, which was like a big release game. So I think that's pretty damn awesome. That is cool as shit. Right? Overtake these fuckers. I won with only taking 1 damage, guys. Hell yeah! I did it! It might not have been the most fancy way of doing it, but it was like a tried and true method, and I figured it out eventually. It was like actually quite like the puzzle to figure out too. It was nice. Sosol the Lefty. Surprised he's not dead. We surrender. We underestimated you, stranger. We're glad you'd be alive, but we're just the lookouts. There are dozens of us in the canyon ahead. They won't show you the mercy you've shown us. Victory is mine. I love you, sweetie. You doing okay? Just exhausted? Well, I'm grateful to be picking you up early from work tomorrow, then. It'll be much needed extra rest time for you. Thank you for a wonderful dinner. Do I need to put anything away, or do I need to just get your lunch ready for tomorrow? Okay. Of course. What'd you think of that, Matt? I got the 1 damage thing like you talked about. It wasn't the prettiest, highest scoring attack, but I definitely got it at least. I love you, wifey. You're a good girl. Good boy. We got time trials, we got endurance matches. Interesting. It was fun watching you piece together your strategy. Well, thank you. I'm learning, slowly but surely. I got amateur endurance. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Streak of 151. I'll try it out, I guess. Survive as long as possible against waves of enforcements. Endure 25 turns. Reward 150. Ooh, first time bonus. Endure 15 turns. Endure 10 turns. Obtain a combo streak of 101 or higher. Use at least 24 different types of spells and maneuvers. Let me give it a chance. The speed trials are quicker. I'm gonna try. Oh, I want to showcase a little more for this, our first look at this game, because we're definitely gonna make this a series, because I want to 100% it, get all the achievements, and you know, kick all the ass and stuff. So let's see if I can survive. Oh my god, that would kill me. Maybe I am not ready for this. Oh my goodness. I think you're right there, Matt. I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh my god. So if I keep dodging their attacks. Oh, I died. That was fast. Jesus. The goodness is you don't have to defeat everyone. I think I need to level up a little bit, but I think you're right. I'm definitely going to come back to that later. But I want to show out, just showing off different things and stuff we can do. Amateur speed trial. Defeat all opponents in a few turns as possible. You don't have to defeat everyone. Okay. Complete 2 turns. Complete 14 turn 3, 14 turn 6. See that portal on the horizon? I unfortunately know exactly what's on the other side. Nothing worse than family, am I right? I told Vinny they find us here eventually. Viothrax Ataranar, aka Vito. Okay, we got. Let's see. Can we defend? Let's defend. Okay, we got him in close now. So let us. smoke screen. Make them disoriented. There's a special rule for the endurance matches. You need to defeat someone every few turns to reset the overwhelm counter. So you can't win by just running in circles, but you also don't need to knock out everyone. Although obviously there's more satisfying option when you get more spells techniques. I'm looking forward to it, but I think I definitely want to retry when I'm stronger for sure. Move that around. I think I'm going to use the toggle my flourish here. There we go. Definitely are faster challenges. You're true there. Got the score I needed, it looks like, and I got the adventure complete. Got the bronze purse. Kick ass, alright. Nice, I'll come back to that in the future for that trial there. Go back. I love the little sound effect of the tavern with the bottle popping up. Let's see. We have 9, so I don't think we can get anything new yet. We might have to save up, but I think I can. Everything else is 12.5. Well, I can do that too, though. Which max range increases for that. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to hold off for now, just to get a little stronger. Spells are good. Techniques. Never hoping to be done with fighting, but it's happening. Again. It's been, what, 20 years since our last serious challenge? Time to shake off the dust. When you need to rethink your tactics, just meditate at the fire. As you complete certain goals, you unlock new passive abilities called techniques. You may actively equip one for each point of your finesse stat. We unlock some more. Complete 6 missions. Upgrade your spell 2 times. Oh, nice. Sprinting attack. 1+ damage when you dash into a charge or smash. Ooh, I like that. In teleporting or in any move after you cast a spell, evade and eliminate any traps in your path, although you are still vulnerable to Overwatch attacks. Cool. Plus damage when you charge smash enemy 1 tile away. I'm going to do the sprinting attack. I like that a lot. We have some mastery here. I think speed is important for sure. Finesse is for techniques. We got good on spell talismans at the moment. Maybe a higher defense would help too. I think we'll go for speed. For momentum actions, for sure. I like being. I feel like this is a very fast character that relies on speed and swiftness. So I think I'm gonna kind of go with that. Let's see what the levels of difficulty are for the Necropolis. Oh, it's 1, 2. 13 different spells. I will come back to. I want to get back into the Bandit Hills here. Allegedly unfair fight. Oh, there is a speed sapling. Topography ahead would be the perfect place for an ambush. Planning is unlikely to do them any good, but if it gives them the courage to fight, all the better. These 15 different types of maneuvers and spells, win 10 turns or less, or a score of 125,000. Bring it on. You're going soft on your new apprentice. If you think his shame will be great for being the weakest of our clade, imagine the shame of being the one who taught such a worthless student. But you are your own wizard now, so you are free to fail whatever it pleases you. The Grand Master. A little harsh, but okay. Shifty Nettie. Certified Tyrant Strongbow. Self-employed business owner. Let's see what the invader thinks of our special edition Tyrant bows. Generously given to us by Lord Goldavea. Half-toothed Dagon. Exhausted with authority. You guys suck. This cheap bow's with a fancy paint job. Shifty Nettie. Easily bought with fancy equipment. I'll hear none of that. They're the finest bows in the land, and the price was right. They were free. Plus, he might hear you shut up and don't ruin a good thing. Alright, Bandit Thug. Okay, let's see. We got extra turn. We got extra turn here. I say we... do a little beating up here so we can toggle our flourish. And then toggle the flourish. Get our buddy out here. Lock out the archer. Goodbye, archer. Step in attack. Sweet. Alright. So we have a good amount of archers, some overwatchers. Everything else is overwatchers and bandits for the most part. There's no way I'm getting that seed sapling without some more advanced techniques, so for now we're just going to try to survive the best we can. Oh dear. Can I defend? No, I cannot. I can defend there. But would it be worth it? You can actually defend even when the shield icon is red. Just means you can't defend the following turn afterwards. Interesting. Something I'll have to try out. Alright, now that we have that, I'm gonna overtake the opponent here. Throw him around a little bit. Overtake you. Throw you around a little bit. Charge the opponent. Overtake. Keep my momentum moving. And then I'm going to use my familiar strike. Toggle the flourish on it. Get one less archer on my back here. Just some teleportation here. And we will do some serious damage to these archers as well. Overtake opponent. Bum bum bum. Let's get them out of here. Good job there. Am I familiar? Right. Hell yeah. Let's see. Because I have the archer behind me, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. So we're not going to do that. Got a couple archers behind me. One archer to my left and one spearman. Let's hop over this guy. Objective you can still achieve is the goal is to use 15 different moves. If you need a list of moves you have and haven't done, you can mouse over the question mark next to the objective in the upper right or in the move counter in the lower right. Oh, I haven't defended yet. Done the familiar strike. Oh, that's very helpful actually. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I was trying to figure out what I'm missing. So there's defense, there is the familiar strike, smoke screen, icy cantrip. Got it. Nice. Thank you very much for telling me that. Each spell talisman is technically 2 moves, the regular spell and the flourish spell. Right, I have to remember that for sure. Gonna hold off on that. Maybe. We'll cast my smoke screen here. Get my butt over here. I will defend. Next to you, Matt, I got all 15. I need to keep remembering the defending can get me into the extra turn mode, so I need to do better about remembering that for sure. Bye-bye, Mr. Archer. Alright. Unfortunately, well, actually, I can do the old zippity zap. Activate Flourish. Damn it. Lost my multiplier. enter the cliffside with you. Oh shit. I need my familiars move, don't I? Defend. I should have used the flourish before. That was my bad. I didn't think about that. But hey. Thank you very much, Matt, for helping me at least get one of the tasks, completionist tasks. Half-Tooth Dagon will leave to see a second defeat. Can't believe it. No one's ever gotten past our ambush. This is the first time we've ever lost. This is also the first time we've had no casualties. I'm not a killer. I'm just a beater-upper. I'm like Rurouni Kenshin from that samurai had the reverse style blade as a kid. He would always try to knock people out with the hilt of his blade and actually kill anybody after being a mercenary for so long. Variety has been met. Hell yeah. There's a lot of complexity to this. Like, you think it'd be simplistic, but like you said, like accessibility does not equal. Sorry, let me snooze this ad real quick. Accessibility does not equal like less of a challenge. There's plenty of challenge here, for damn sure. I'm gonna go buy something else now. We can get the Helix, which is like a shock attack. It looks like. All opponents in a 3x3 area. Directly opponent. Damage 1. Okay, so we got the Helix. We have the Hypnotic Medallion. So you have that. Command enemy to move, potentially charging its own allies. That might be fun. And then what was our other one? Was it the Seed Pouches? Taking an unoccupied tile, covering it. Some nearby tiles with thorny brambles that sap the vitality of most. That might be fun. I'm kind of feeling that. Let's go for the Seed Pouch. Plant them far and wide. If you somehow go through all the seeds, I'll give you more next time you come back. Well, thanks, Granny. I appreciate it. Campfire. I think I'm going to go down Resilience just attack because I am doing pretty good with that. So we're going to put up Finesse just a little bit. Or, well. Maybe. Hey, Caesar. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. You made just in time. We're nearing the end of the show here, and I want to make sure that you, we got a few more people on the wheel, so in a couple minutes here, when we hit about the 3-hour mark, we'll call that, or in the next couple minutes here, we'll call that a night, and we'll add you. But I'll add you on. We're doing a giveaway for 3 Steam keys for Quarterstaff, the indie game we're playing right now, brought to us by Generic Lake Monster, and the developer Toonses/Matt is in the chat if you have any questions. Caesar is also a part of an indie development team as well, and we've played some games on the channel as well from them, so they're pretty great. But let me get you on here, Caesar. Caesar RP. Good. Now we have officially 6 names on a wheel for 3 keys, so now it's more of a challenge. The hope was the game would be easy to play moment to moment as something like Minesweeper, while still having a lot of moments where you realize you got to do better, try harder. So hopefully players never feel like they'll lose if they suddenly have to leave the keyboard at any moment. But victory also shouldn't feel effortless. So it is nice to be like, leave right now. That's what we were talking about last night too with the other game. Like, it's important for games to have moments where you can just stop and go and come back and pick up where you left off. I think that it's nice not to halt the momentum, but actually just pick up. Save states are nice and all, but you might still have to backtrack or remember things. Whereas games like this will leave you right in the thick of the action, and then you can kind of recalculate and recalibrate what you need to do to continue. So I like that a lot. That kind of like keep you in a frozen state exactly where you need to be. That makes it definitely easy to pick up and put down again. I'm gonna get another pocket slot, so I can use another spell. I want that seed pouch, yeah. My little we have a little sapling now, and we're getting more stuff around us. Cause like the cup was empty before, so we have like a little sprout in the cup there. We got more like, oh, okay, I see. So these are more spells, cause like I see you added a cute touch because these weren't here before. So are different. Like there's the ice spell, I assume, next to Chick, and then there's the seeds for the brambles and everything. Awesome, that's really cool. You add those little touches there of adding more things as we go. I think we touched on a pretty good amount of the game, Matt. I think people got a good taste for the first go around. I think we're definitely gonna come back to this. I'd love to make it a full series, be completionist, get all the achievements, show off everything this game has to offer so far. We definitely have to visit the Sacred Forest, the Demonic Wastelands, the Necropolis, more of the arena, more Bandit Hills, finish the mastery of the Blighted Trail, hang out, get everything we can in the market for sure, in the tavern, and then take it to the highest tower in the floor, hopefully. Highest floor tower. Sorry, words are hard. But thank you guys for coming in. We're going to do our wheel drawing now for 3 of the Steam keys that the developer gave to us. Let me snooze the dang ads real quick. Boop. Snooze that for 5 minutes there. So yeah, I'll give you guys 1 minute. I'll make a timer exactly for 1 minute. And if you haven't spoken yet, and you want a chance to be on the wheel to win a copy of Quarterstaff, which we've been playing for about the last 3 hours tonight, highly recommend it. Oh yeah. Matt says, thanks so much for giving the game your attention for an evening. It's been great seeing someone learn the game in real time. Yeah, as my goal with every game I play on the channel is to finish it 100%. So, I can't say exactly when it'll be right away, or maybe a couple weeks, or maybe a month or so, but I'd love to get back to this again on the channel. Of course, I would want to, I'll tag you on Blue Sky when I do. You don't have to be here for every stream, obviously, but I love to play some more, get better, get more spells, techniques, learn more, better ways to get the high scores, and learn how to get through fights faster with better techniques and teleportation and everything like that. Caesar says, hey, the world map reminds me of Baldur's Gate. I love it. Nice. Good compliment there, I'd say. And Matt says, if you want to follow Generic Lake Monster, we're on Blue Sky. So they did put in, feel free to follow them on Blue Sky. I am. Get more updates on Quarterstaff and everything. Oh, thanks. The artists will love that feedback. That is a big compliment. All right, that was the 1 minute timer. If you haven't, final call. If you want to be entered into the wheel, we have 8 viewers currently. But if you haven't said anything yet, if you want a real quick emote, say something real quick. Hit a redeem sound. You have 10 seconds. Otherwise, the wheel's going to be spun in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Moving on to the wheel here. Please follow Generic Lake Monster on Blue Sky. I'd appreciate it. Wishlist Quarterstaff. I'll bring up the Steam page here so you guys can see. This is a Quarterstaff. See ya. Hold on, Caesar, you might win the game. Stay here, don't leave yet. But yeah, check out Quarterstaff on Steam. Wishlist it if you want. Try out the demo for yourself if you think it's something you might like. Definitely give it a look-see. If you buy it, please give it a positive or just a review to get more publicity, hopefully positive. But yeah, let us do a wheel redeem real quick. So here is our wheel right now. We have 6 wonderful people who spoke or redeemed or did emote in the chat. So we have Toasta, Namillion, Regita, Dave, Ludlow, and Caesar. So let's see. Caesar, if you're still here, you might want to be here for this because we have a chance to win. I'm going to refresh. So I know sometimes if you don't refresh, they'll usually pick the last person you put in the list right away. So, all right, everybody. last chance. If you want to be, I see we have 11 people. If you haven't said anything, say something or hold your peace. We have 3 keys for the game we just played, Quarterstaff, to give away. So now's your last chance. I'm being extra nice and giving you a chance if you want. If not, we're gonna spin the wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And time is up. We're gonna do the wheel now. So first winner of tonight is. I gotta take pictures so I don't forget. It's a very close one. Regita won by a hair, by less than a hair of a hair. Regita has won a copy of Quarterstaff. So we'll take Regita off there. Now we're down to 5. Let's see who wins next. Next up we got, our next winner is another indie dev, Nemillion. They are our winner of our second key. I'm sure they will appreciate it very much, and I know they are very good on leaving reviews, so look out for a review from Nemillion there in the near future. Matt. Welcome in, the Barbarian Queen. Yeah, we're wrapping up this 3-hour stream here. We had 3 Steam keys to give away, so now we are on to our final giveaway. We've done 2 spins of the wheel, but I appreciate your first time chat. Thank you for being here. We're gonna definitely come back to Quarterstaff in the future. Of course. I really enjoyed it, learning the mechanics. Had fun talking to Matt about the process, the inspiration, team behind it, the animatics, the art, everything. Yeah. We have one final, so our final winner is either going to be Ludlow, Dave, Toasta, or Caesar. Let's see who will take home the final key tonight to Quarterstaff. All right, we had 2 indie devs win tonight. So Caesar with Netherware Entertainment wins the final key. So Caesar, Regita, and Nemillion, I will contact you and make sure you get keys to this awesome game. Barbarian Queen says, had the pleasure of working with Matt on this. Nice. What was your role in the game there, Barbarian Queen? Congrats, everyone. Thank you guys for listening, talking, hanging out with us tonight. I had a fun time with this. I can't wait to do some more of this game for sure. And I will definitely tag Matt and Generic Lake Monsters Studio for some more playthroughs of this in the future. My main goal, like I said, always is 100% complete any game I start the channel and fill out a complete YouTube playlist. Barbarian Queen is part of Generic Lake Monsters. She was my writing partner, the cutscene director, and all-around Commander Riker of the project. Well, Barbarian Queen, from what I've seen so far, you and Matt and the whole team have a lot to pat yourself on the back for. I love the animations. I thought the initial cutscene was great. I loved watching the emotion giving with even like I said, no words needed to be giving. It's like a Wall-E effect. You can emote through action and expressions, and you don't need words to describe the environment, the story, the emotions. I thought that was invoked very well in the cutscene, so I think he did a great job. I think Matt is a great developer and director and leader of this project. I will definitely play some more of it, and always, of course, tag y'all in the blue sky when I do. But yeah, look forward to more of this in the future. Next week's pretty full, but hopefully the next coming weeks we can get back to it and play some more once I get past some of these other indie spotlights, and I'd love to come back to it. I'll definitely be leaving a nice review in Steam of my thoughts initially, and hopefully to get even more achievements and a completionist badge for myself. Thanks so much for playing. Of course, thank you for being here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for trusting me with showcasing your demo to my community. We appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for checking out this awesome game. So delighted to hear your comments. It was a labor of love and can't wait to share it with your team. Of course, I will share the thank you very much. Of course, well, speaking of that, thank you for the love as well, Barbarian Queen. Thank you for the follow. I will reach out to you, Matt, separately, and I will hit you up with the VOD that I put on YouTube later. So we can, if you're welcome to share it with any of your team or community as well, and they can hear my thoughts or pick apart my good and or bad gameplay or my lack of understanding at times for me being slow, but not because of anything you did. It's just because my brain sometimes takes a little longer to get through these things. But I had a great time. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the mentions. I'll be back tomorrow with the release of an indie game called Hermit and Pig. It's a very cutesy turn-based RPG as well. So come back for that. I was a playtester on that game, a tiny bit playtester. I didn't do a ton of playtesting, but I did a very, very tiny bit. So my name in the credits should be very tiny in the bold print and the fine print there, but I'll be there probably. But thank you guys for being here. What the heck? Who's following now? But thank you guys for the follows and appreciative. We're gonna raid out, so stick tuned for that raid out. But thank you guys for being here again, Matt and Barbarian Queen and Generic Lake Monster Staff for being here, and all of our followers. Have a good night, y'all. See you soon. Game that game. Let's give some love to another fun streamer as we move on. Have a good night, y'all. Of course, my pleasure. Thank you for reaching out to me, and I'll reach out to you by email again with my VOD information. Let's give... Who do you want to give some love to? I'm going to give... Let's see... Let's give Dango Rangus some love. We haven't rated him in quite some time.